What is up, everyone? We are live with the T5S2 one-dayer. This is going to be exciting. This is the first time we're running this style of event over on the Tactical Tortoise channel, but a lot of people asked for it, so we may make it a recurring event if it's something that people enjoy. But this is we're essentially recreating a one-day RTT style event online. So we're doing 3 games in one day, 3 hours per game, just cranking them all out. And at the end, everybody gets fun and prizes. We're here live with two regulars to the stream. I thought would be an interesting matchup for round 1. And I also have a matchup on deck for our spectator camera as well, which I think is going to be a really good one. So I think we have a lot of awesome 40K to watch today, everybody. We're going to be live 6 games out of this event. We're going to be streaming between our main viewer here with whatever cool matchup we get on here, and in addition, our secondary camera as well. So it's going to be a good time. But this one, we have Wolfon Mibu, a Season 1 invitational player. Played a lot of games in Season 2. Took a little bit of a break after Season 1, but is back at it with some wacky, crazy lists. We saw Wolfon Mibu on the... apologies, everybody. Wolfon Mibu on the stream previously, playing Tyranid Monster Mash. He loves that style of list. He also is a big fan of Chaos combo lists, and that is what we're seeing here today. I don't just realized I haven't put the lists in the bot real quick, so I will do that momentarily. And as just a note for people who are just tuning in, I'll do my best to keep consistent commentary of the games as we go, but I'm also judging the event, so if anybody has any questions, I may pop in and out momentarily. I'm going to throw the list up in chat here, everybody, for those watching. I want to thank everybody for joining us as well. And I will put it in our robot. So players just going through deployment here. We're on Overrun for round 1 this time around. One of the new Season 2 maps that we just... I just did a walkthrough of all of the Season 2 map pool. Or Season 3, excuse me. Season 3 map pool. And I think this one is a bit of a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites. I think the map itself looks very cool, so... I think it's going to be a good one. So as the players are setting up here, can go take a look at our second table. This is this one's gonna be, I guess, another stream veteran, usually on the rear facing side of the camera, not so much in front of the camera. This is Shuma on this low side here, playing Nurgle Demon mix versus Garlum playing Tyranids. So we have I think what looks like a Tyranid mid-range. We've got some Zoanthropes, we've got some Warriors, we've got some Hive Guard, we got some big stompy monsters, 1 Exocrine, 2 Hive Tyrants, including Swarmlord, and a Scythed Hierodule. Good stuff. Should be a pretty well-rounded list, but we'll see how Shuma's Nurgle is going to be able to deal with it. Shuma's been playing with some super wacky Chaos combo, State Chaos style combo lists, bringing Chaos Demons alongside Death Guard, alongside some other versions of the lists, versions of Chaos subfactions, and having a little bit of success with those. So we're going to be swapping between these two tables as interesting things happen on them. But right now, players just going through deployment on all of the tables that we have going on. Back to our main viewer. This should be an interesting matchup. Will Amiibo was saying before the game he wasn't super excited about playing it to Harlequins. I think one thing that he's worried about is this Land Raider getting hit by Haywire. It's going to be very awkward for it. He has a lot of big, heavy vehicles that are in grave danger of getting killed by Haywire cannons, and that's something that he may just have to deal with.
Yep. How far does the Land Raider go? 10?
10.
Send it back
He's
to
in
players.
difficult terrains at the moment, 8.
Yeah, we'll check my last melee boat over here.
Okay.
But I guess I might as well just deploy back here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. What else do we have? We have another spawn. Spawn, living happy life. Happy life over here.
You have nothing to snipe characters, right?
I have nothing to say. No worries.
Ah, so Incarn will just go here. And I'm all done.
Okay. Oh yes, he's a character. Below 9 wounds, I forgot about it. He's too big. He is too big. Okay. You are all done. So let's see, what else can we do? Go. You know what? I don't think I have a big choice. I will just concentrate on doing on rolling higher for when you in the first turn. I think this is a good idea. So I pay 1 more CP for these Warp Talents to move 9 inches. Down to 6. Okay, and for this without discordant is a bit... we just keep them here. And then you guys can just go here. Here. And then we have 2 more inches or so. One. And I could put you over here a little bit. You are still on the, so this card is still supposed to be on the dense cover. Just, but I declared my intent here. And you can go with him. You go here. And we have Khan, who's just going to sit over here, thinking about his life decisions. Okay. Not supposed to be sitting on the... He's not. He's supposed to be inside of 3. He is... Okay, good. And when we can roll. Mr. Bogfuss, are you with me?
Yes.
The all-important roll.
Go first, everybody.
That will do nothing. You started to
big
do
6 for
that.
Harlequins, big 1 for Chaos.
Yes, nice. I wrote a 1 with this.
That's opposite.
Lady luck not on a Saturday. Okay. So let's see. I rolled 2 ones in a row, double checking. Yes. Oh, I love the tabletop simulator. Okay. So another 1 in a row, and let's see. Oh, 2 this time. Will this be a 4? No, a 1. Okay. And I think... Oh, even a good 3. And the last dice here... Oh, a 1. Okay. Yeah, this does make a lot of sense. Seems like the totally average dice rolling over here. Thank you, Trading, for giving me this non-scripted dice roller.
You can use my site.
Thank you. I will just put in results in the dice roller, so I can see the results of our rolls easier in the chat. And we will change to some more appropriate dice here. Let's see what these guys roll. Okay, thank you. These are the dice I wanted.
Tattered Pages in chat can't wait to watch and play at the same time. It's that sweet dual monitors, right? You get one going with the game, you get the other one going with a bunch of different streams. Just consume constant 40K content forever. It's so good. So it looks like Harlequin's going first here. Harlequins honestly, like, a lot of times want to go second. Would much rather take the second turn to allow that bottom turn scoring. The downside is that I imagine both of these players took Raise the Banners. Nope, they didn't. Wolf on Mibu taking Deploy Scramblers instead. Not a bad one against Harlequin, since they typically can't screen out the entirety of their deployment zone.
Double check this replay.
And that also means that Harlequin's going first. They cannot deny banners that easily. So that is one of the benefits of going first on Overrun. While most of the time you're incentivized to take banners because you have 3. Count on 1. Oh, my telestrator is working today. You have 3 objectives in your deployment zone that you can drop banners on.
But I just cannot read.
See if we can fix that.
No, not
Cool. If your opponent going first and has very fast movers, they can run in and jump on 1 or 2 of those objectives, stop you from deploying those banners at the start. Which means that you then have to clear the models on round 1,
Nice, 1 CP for 1
keep them clear on round 2 in order to then replace the banner, which is very difficult a lot of times.
Spend 1 to redeploy my troop.
But
Okay.
if you don't take banners, you probably can't do that. So there you go. We do have banners on the table for... This is Toothwire, by the way, if anybody watched him in the Invitational. Swapped out of Chaos real quick, I think, after his games in the Invitational. Unfortunately, a couple bops in there.
I think so.
Got a little bopped, but swapped over to Harlequins. Immediately won his first event, I think, playing Harlequins. So as soon as the unfortunate ball and chain of Emperor's Children was dropped, they could pop over. So this is an Apoplectic Frenzy. Wolf on Mibu has a World Eater's Detachment with a couple Warp Talon units in it, and we're going to use our Apoplectic Frenzy pregame move to shuffle around. But Wolf taking Engage on all fronts, Deploy Scramblers, Grind them down, an interesting pick. A good one against the Star Weavers, if you can hit the Star Weavers, and then in addition the Harlequins inside, that's 2 points. Although we do have a couple sort of fairly easy to kill units in here. We have this looks like some Fleshhounds cosplaying as Chaos Spawn, and those should not be that difficult to take out to grab those grind points for Toothwire, so he would be able to deny it on the side of the Chaos Space Marines.
Yes, wonderful.
But that said, we have Toothwire playing while we stand for fight, raise the banners, engage on all fronts. The classic trio of Harlequin secondary objectives allows him to play a relatively passive game. He can send 1 or 2 units over the top here. Here they go. In order to grab that engage on all fronts, fight over the opponent's objectives, make it very difficult for them to score, but then the rest of his army remains relatively passive until they need to move out. He is bringing a Ynnari detachment, which... bringing with it the Incarn, or I guess an attachment of the Incarn into his Harlequin's detachment, and that makes the Incarn one of his While We Stand targets, alongside the 6-man Skyweaver squad and a Shadow Seer, who he's upgraded to have a Neuro Disruptor pistol, so that he becomes the most expensive, model. You might. You can occasionally lose the Skyweavers and the Incarn. Generally speaking, the Shadow Seer is very safe playing inside transports.
So unit number 6.
And you're most of the time going to get at least 10 points on that secondary for Harlequins, so pretty safe one. And then in addition, that Raise the Banner's high pick means that the as long as you hold down those objectives on your side of the table, you can usually slowly grind your opponent down. Harlequin's very good at playing this particular objective because a lot of times they can fight over one of your opponent's objectives and block it from you. All they have to do is do that and hold the 3 in their own deployment zone, just with some troop squads or whatever. And as long as they can use their speed to kind of hem you in and keep you fighting over your own objectives, you're going to score 5 points a turn, and your opponent is going to score their big... you're going to score 10 points a turn, excuse me, and your opponent's going to score only 5. This is an interesting move here to put the Skyweavers up in front. A lot of times we see the Skyweavers play very defensively, but it looks like we may be diving with them. I'm a little worried that that means that they could get taken out by a combination of the Warp Talons and the Lord Discordant if they end up going into the Land Raider. But we'll see how it goes. If they knock out the Lord Discordant with shooting and are able to engage the Land Raider, there may just be not enough on this side of the table to contest them. Tattered Pages, how does While We Stand work with squadrons that deploys a unit and then separate? You have to destroy all of them. You have to just the units that separate out. So things like vehicle squadrons, command squad or combat squads, excuse me, stuff like that. You have to destroy every part of the unit in order to score the While We Stand.
Oh, come on. And this one will just come over. And the Incarn will just come over. Okay. And then this squad.
Can you advance by your Fire and Fate?
Yeah. Okay. No. When you Fire and Fade, you only move 7 inches.
Okay. What? What do I have in mind? Okay, whatever. We will oversee. You are real accounts. Something will happen. That makes sense.
I guess this one will just come up here. Protect this dude. And I think that is all of my movements. We'll place a banner on each object. Oh, hey. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
So psychic, I don't have any psychic. So shooting, we'll shoot the bikes. Who do I
Apologize
shoot
if I'm
at?
popping in and out, chat. I do have some
moves
folks
12.
asking for judge calls. But this looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting and aggressive turn 1. I was not expecting this aggression out of the Harlequins, to be honest.
A shitload of attacks.
Maybe we're going to be trying to dive and hit one of these units with a big melee and then pull back behind the terrain in the center.
Okay. I pay 1 CP for door duty, so you have an AP of 0.
Oh, okay.
So just your mortal wounds will do damage. Which is still quite enough.
16, 17, 18, 21. Do well.
-1 to hit, he's in dense cover.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so.
Oof. So using the
one
dense
save
cover effectively
and
there is the Land
5 more.
Raider. Only dealing a
Okay.
couple mortal wounds.
Sorry, 2 up. And down to that.
Yeah, I think that maybe this is a little bit too aggressive out of these Skyweavers.
So we'll shoot the.
That said, with the good invulnerable save, there's a non-zero chance they just don't die. And I think they charge into the Warp Talons
Guys,
here
start
and
with
then pull
reform
back
to the
behind the terrain to be as defensive as possible.
Fusion.
I think he's... Yep.
Oh, it's only 1d6 per.
No, still, he has only 9 wounds, so he's just dead.
Oh, he's 12 wounds.
Oh, yes, sorry. 8, 9, 10. So he's a life of 1. Okay.
So the fusion from the other boat will shoot him. For 2.
Oh, you only hit. Oh, you hit with 2 and the 2 wounded. Okay. Let's see.
I have one more fusion from the Troop Master.
Okay, no. When?
Take a quick look over at our alternate table here while we're going through that shooting phase. Looks like players just finishing up their deployment. We have Tyranids with a very defensive placement, anchoring with Gants, Flesh Borer Gants, as well as Warriors, trying to protect this Exocrine from getting tagged by Nurglings early, although I think for the most part this list is very defensively focused, this Death Guard list. So I don't know how aggressive they're going to be. I guess maybe worried about Mortarion in there. Taking Wow We Stand, We Fight on Shuma's end, and it looks like Mortarion just making a making a beeline for this Tyranid army. I'm not sure that there's a outside of the Zonethropes, which I think maybe I would have liked to have seen in the center to allow them to hit. Well, doesn't matter if Mortarion just goes here, I guess. If Mortarion can hide behind this wall here, it's going to be difficult to get those big smites into him, and the smites are how the tool that Tyranids have to deal with a unit like Mortarion. And so if they can't get those smites on target, it's going to be pretty awkward for them. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be shuffling around here. I don't think that there's any way that the Zonethropes get that target in, even with a double move out of Metabolic Overdrive. And that means that maybe a little bit of a misposition on the Zonethropes. I think I would have liked to see them in the center here. That makes it difficult for them to hit effectively. Although, in fairness, I guess the Nurglings would be there to try to soak up the smites. But given Mortarion's so large, sometimes you can try to trace your line of sight to him in such a way that you cannot see the Nurglings, and then it becomes a little more difficult for the Nurglings to screen. So as the players measure out their deployment zone here, we'll go back to our main table. See what's going on here. Looks like we're charging into the Warp Talons with the Skyweavers. Probably going to pull that curtain fall and pull those guys right out of line of sight, hiding behind the wall. Now this is a Land Raider Achilles, so it has an indirect fire weapon, although I don't know how powerful it is. Just a standard quad launcher. Strength 4, AP 0, 1 damage, indirect fire.
Oh.
Eh. Those 4 Thunderfire cannon shots, man, they're not that exciting anymore.
And that's all my charges.
Okay. Don't even get Devastator Doctrine for +1 AP.
So I have 18. 3 each. 3 times 6 is 18. We're hitting you on 3s. Hitting you on 4s. AP 2.
AP 2, 5 ups. Okay, only 3 die.
And we'll spend 2 to run away 16.
Yes. You missed one.
Yes, he'll go. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn. So morale.
Morale on the warp talents. Now we need the 1. We get a 4, 7, quite enough.
So it's over to you.
Yeah. And let's see, where can we reach? Oh, not right. No. What do I have to do?
Wait, did I take? Oh, I did take engage.
Did you take an edge? It's F engage for 2, I think.
Yes.
They have engage on the front. So you killed Chaos Spawn. Units is important. Killed Chaos Spawn and killed Chaos Spawn. Okay.
And a decimator, so 2.
And it isn't. Yeah, okay. 2 units, sorry. That's right. Let's see. What can we shoot? What can we do? Okay.
So 3 warp talons out of the unit taken out by the Star Weavers before they ran away. Not the end of the world. Fortunately, having those small units remaining means that they can score engage on all fronts really effectively, which is kind of nice. I don't know if you even bother sending them into melee. The warp talons are sort of awkward.
Good, Freddy. Thank you.
It's that's what happens when you put the cursor on.
I cannot even delete it.
I think.
So let me paint the picture. So 24 inches. Should be over here. Somewhere for the next is 10. No objections from your side, I guess.
And for the line of sight? No.
Yeah, for the line of sight. Line of sight in 24 inches, or you are, wait a second, you are, of course, inside of your 6 inches, so you're -6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to be inside of 20. So over here. So let's see.
Well, you have to be within 18, right?
You need to be within 18?
Because it's
Yes,
20.
of course. Yes. Oh god, thank you. This would have been a nice surprise.
Gotta watch out for the Shadow Seer's -6 inches of range ability there. Although it is a little awkward, given that you are in the dense core.
So you
Moderator might be able to grab it. It's only 10-inch movement though, down to 8.
Well, okay.
Oh no, you're within 18 here.
Yeah, no. This is
Line of
I was
sight.
measuring from here for the you see? This is range. And this is visibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we will delete. Okay, we need to wish Waldo some luck in the mean part for the Greek hammer. 1 second. Go destroy with shot motivator. I'm such a good team captain.
Okay, so
9
chain cannons coming out of the Land Raider.
So
It looks like that's what we're measuring here for to try to get the shots into the Skyweaver. We do have Prescience online potentially to buff those guys up. They are Slanesh aligned as well, and we could warp time them to get them closer in case we pull casualties for an endless cacophony. So there is a non-zero chance they pull down the Skyweavers here with the ridiculous number of attacks that this unit makes.
Oh,
32 plus the bolt gun off the
cool.
Aspiring Champion.
No,
He's got a combi plasma. That's exciting.
See if we are here
I don't think he has 2
9,
combi plasmas. And
bit further back.
The player selected not to use the clock. This isn't a finals game, so it didn't require it.
Bit more.
But I think they're both relatively fast players, so they're
Cool.
they were pretty sure that they could get the game done in time.
80 inches, you say. 8 inches. Okay, so we get only one shot, and if we only get one shot, we can concentrate. Range, so we move up 7, 6 inches. Okay.
Yeah, we may require it later on in the day, but just for this early round, we're gonna leave the clock off. Probably for the final round, we'll require a clock. Here go the Warp Talons to try to grab that engage.
Just in case we want to charge somebody, can you heroically intervene with your bikes or your Starweaver?
No.
Okay. And I would love to charge into the Karis, but we can. Good, doesn't matter. Cultists, before I forget about it, will go ahead and deploy Scramblers. Do they? No, I'm in the center here. I just deploy Scramblers. No, I will not. They want to charge something. Cultists over here are deploying Scramblers.
I wonder if it is worth just
movement, so 8 inches gets you over
dropping
here.
your deploy scramblers now with those guys. It does give you the option to charge into the Skyweavers if you like. I mean, you can declare the scramblers and then break it later. But that means that if there's nothing else for them to do, they can. You have the center scramblers, which is one of the more difficult ones to complete, and it's just done. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. We can move you up 8 inches over here. Let's see if we get in range. Wouldn't be able to, so we will go to the warp time. Okay. No worries.
Good thing all you do is
1.2.
shoot and move 5 inches. Are you playing the Lehman Russes? The Lehman Russi?
Should have moved you before, but well, too late. Yeah. Move 5. Move 7.
I love using the, I forget what these guys are called. I think they're called the Iron Circle or something. The Iron Warriors, big robot boys.
When you are able to
Guard
fire
Medusas
your
and 2
weapon,
tank
that will do
commanders.
nothing,
Awesome. I love using these guys as demon princes.
So,
I have a local
let's see.
player who has like 9 of them. He uses them as demon princes.
Just one
And it is a pretty cool army to
here,
play against. He's got
measure
all
the next
pre-Heresy
round.
Iron Warrior
Why
stuff,
not?
and he's got these guys in there.
Chaos
Pretty cool.
Spawn, advancing. 1 for 8 inches. Here. And this Chaos Spawn over here, advancing. 2, 10 inches. Gets you over here. Go. We have a Decimator. Is you're not standing. No, this would have been too nice. Okay, we are just going to. He can be shot by via 24 inches, right?
Yes.
When we will just do this.
I really like these wide sweeping flanks that Wolf on Meeboo's attempting
9 inches.
to try to get around the outside ruins here. He's got Soulburner Petards.
Hit. So if we're already
At least the one
minus one to
Soulburner
hit, we
Petard
can
way
advance.
in the corner, and then the Blood
3
Slaughterer
inches. 1, 2,
on the other
3.
side.
And
Just
the
to try to give him a lot of avenues of attack into this Harlequin army. His army isn't particularly castle-y,
right. You set up.
so
Can
you
you
can
set up
spread
outside
out
of
pretty
6?
wide.
Yes, you can. Of course you can. So we just stay next distance, and you ignore everything I've done in the last 2 seconds.
Or maybe not.
Always.
Maybe I misspoke. Spoke too soon.
Attack where when you need to attack where. Okay, we stay where we are. We stay where Where you want to be outside of 24 to deny, you are. Good. Cultists
I
are
need a good
different
screenshot
gremlins
for the
and of
YouTube
movement
channel,
phase.
chat. Where do you think I should take it?
Beginning of psychic phase. At the beginning of my psychic phase, I spent 1 CP, and instead of smite, I know no warp time. Casting warp time goes off. You move 10.
I'm thinking right here. This seems
I
okay.
want it to be bubble. Wiggle.
We'll grab it live.
Go up. Bubble here.
Boom.
So you want to be inside of range to these two weavers. Weavers. So you want to be under here. So this would 5 should be enough. 5 plus something. Okay. Instead of 6, instead of 24 to both of them.
So it looks like we're angling to knock these Star Weavers
Yes,
out between the Land Raider
good.
attacks and the Blood Slaughter.
And the
Hopefully the
psychic
Warp
phase.
Talons can come in and finish off whatever else
Shooting
is in there.
phase.
They do ignore the dense cover because they fly.
Boom.
That's pretty helpful.
Phase. Do I want to have prescience? You are -1 to hit with the Skyweavers at the moment.
Yeah.
And for CP, you already can give them lightning fast reflexes, right?
For 2 CP?
I would have spent a little CP, but I think I need the last CP I have, even if it's more important against you. Questions. And it's a 7, and I would need to reroll. No, we're not going to do it. Okay. We will just try to kill 1 or 2 bikes. Will be enough. Okay, starting with the Havocs. Starting with the Lotus Cordon, because here everybody can see this one and this one. Lotus Cordon into the bikes. T6 hits with his Bale Flamer. 4 or 2, wounding you on freeze. Are you -1 to wound or something?
No.
Okay, so just 2 wounds, free up.
Spent the CP on it.
Okay, 2 damage. Not as good as we have hoped for, but nothing we can do about it now. Next up, Land Raider. No Foster Beast Blood Slaughterer. Shooting into Star Weaver number 4. Here's an Impaler Cannon. Hits on a 4. Doesn't hit. Okay. Next up, Land Raider. 8 shots Melter into Star Weaver number 4. And the Quad Launcher into Star Weaver number 1. Just in case we get a bit lucky. Lucky. And no, people do it other way around. People do it other way. Melter and Quad Launcher into Star Weaver 4, and Melter into Star Weaver number 1. And I pay 1 CP for reroll damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in the furthermost, also into the first and Star Weaver number 4. You're -1 to hit, so only hitting you on force. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hitting you on force, rerolling bonds. Okay. And 2 melters, 2 grey quad launchers, moving you on a 3. And yeah, no rerolls, just go ahead. Okay.
So the black is the Melta?
Damage free. No. Red was mad. But you're still dead. So.
Wonder if I want to CP this. Yeah, I'll spend a CP.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh, nice. 3 damage. And into the other one, all melters. 2 hits, wounding you on a 3. 2 wounds. Okay. First one. gets 2. We will reroll this into 1. And next up we need a 5. No. Wow. Okay. Cool. Well spent CP for damage reroll. Yeah, nice. Good. Next up, we go over to the Havocs. I spend
Rip.
1 CP for Veterans to the Long War. Everything into the Starweavers. I will.
Wounding on 2s.
We are not already wounding on 2s, but yeah, strength 5. That would be wounding on 2s.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's heavy 8. I was thinking strength 8.
Oh, no. This would be nice. 8 shot, strength 8, I would take everything. Okay. And just because he can, the Aspiring Champion will overload his weapon, and I should have put him here because he would have been inside of 12, wouldn't he? Yes. Nearly. No, you're just outside. Okay, that's good for my conscience. Starting with the plasma. No, not these dice. We need some completely different.
And at this point, you might as well double tap the
You have
plasma
not
and the
betrayed
bolt
me.
gun profile, I think, because you're
Okay. Bubble plasma.
you already minus 1 to hit.
Doesn't hit and doesn't hit. Okay, good start.
Christopher, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Okay. And hitting you on 4s, rerolling once.
Thanks everyone for joining me today. Obviously, we're going to be live all day with
And wounding you on 2s.
coverage of the event.
Rerolling once.
Plenty of
from
games
Demon
of
Twins.
40k to stream, which will be awesome.
Okay,
I want
so
to
80 wounds.
thank everyone for hanging out with us.
Those 2.
Killing 1. Killing 2. Wounding 1. Wounding 1 for 1.
Takes a wound.
All right. Well, Plinktum. I think the worst case scenario here, I mean, we're probably going to drop the Endless Cacophony off of the Reapers, which would be good.
See, there's somebody.
Looks like we knocked 1 out of line of sight, unfortunately.
Range.
So you're not going to wipe the unit,
And
but worst
you
case
are
scenario, I think you do sort of make those Skyweavers combat ineffective. You force them back behind their own their L onto objective 4 here.
Over here, we have a
So
Decimator
you
who's
can't
going to shoot
really,
into Starweaver 5. I gave 1 CP for Demon Engine so he can reroll or hit rolls and wound rolls.
Can't really
He
afford
has
to send those
43
guys
shots.
out, get them killed.
For 5.
The dice really hurting here. Yikes.
Game. You're not making it easy for me today.
It's all failed hits, right?
Failed hits, yes. No, it's all hit. What are you talking about? You mean the 3 doesn't hit?
Yeah, I think Demon Engine is reroll failed hits.
Okay, sorry. So 2 ups. Rerolling the 1. Okay, only 4 mortal wounds. Wow.
Jeez.
This hurts.
This is difficult to watch. Just the endless parade of bad dice.
Range, I don't think so. No, 18 point, and I can do whatever I want. I won't not. With his sword tip, maybe. If you don't tell me otherwise, I will use him. Okay. When we will use him, 2 CP, so 3 Havoc Cannons can see you and the Aspiring Champion.
Alright.
Starting again with
Here
the
comes the
Aspiring
double tap.
Champion.
Is he in range?
He is in range. No, not to him. It's like I'm measuring here from the sword tip, a line of sight to this bike.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
He's in range.
And there he's in range. Okay, hitting you on 4s, rerolling once, of course. Maybe from 4 hits you want to hit 1, maybe? Yes, you want to hit yourself. Wow. Okay. 1 off with
Rip.
Okay. And the 3 Reaper Cannons. Hitting you on 4s. Rerolling once. Wounding you on 2s. Rerolling once.
Alright, we
Okay.
converted those
So
wound rolls.
6.
16 more saves. Kills
Kills
another
2
2
more.
bikes. All right. 4 Skyweavers dead out of the unit. That's not too bad.
And one is wounded, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'll move this guy with Dragon.
Okay. Nice one. Spent route on the CP. I'm at 0. And didn't kill a single unit. Holy shit. Okay.
Yikes.
Let's
Yeah,
just
that
do
was
this.
not a great
So
shooting
let's
phase.
see. We need to kill 3 units to at least get them down. Blood Slaughterer into both Starweavers. We
I'm
have
gonna
no
try to just
rerolls,
pull the
so we need to
Starweavers
free
down.
charge. We get it.
Maybe
Okay,
these Warp
something
Talons go into the Skyweavers before some
just goes
morale.
over here.
At the very least, you can potentially force your opponent to
And the
drop
Warp
their 2
Talons,
CP
of
on
course, trying
auto
to attack
cast.
Starweaver number 4 because we can. 6 inches should be enough. Not touching the terrain.
Well, they ignore the train because they fly.
Hero Guard versus Death Guard killed a total of 5
Yes, you're
things.
absolutely right, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Warp Talons into the
It happens
Starweaver
sometimes.
bikes.
Sometimes the dice keep rolling and they don't stop rolling. you
Charge.
just get
Fine.
you get crunched up into a little ball and thrown in the trash.
Get killed. Do we want to... Doesn't matter for your Starweaver if I'm in melee with him, he can just fall back and even advance, right?
He cannot advance.
Okay, so what would... This would be a 23, this would only be a 16 move. Okay, so in this case we will just try to kill one Starweaver. And then try to... If we are able to kill him, we will pile into you, so staying outside of 1, going over here. And going over here. Okay. No CP for anything, so just 2 Warp Talents attacking into your bikes. 1 profile base, 2 attack, 3 World Eaters, 2 for Warp Talents, 1 for Champions, so 11 attacks, hitting you on freeze. Hitting everything, wounding you on force, rerolling because of Warp Talents. So we have 6 wounds. Well, average would have been nice here. Okay, so go ahead. Just in case a wonder happens, we pile in.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to do your other attacks.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, 3. Burn, 3 nearer. Cannot see anything here, but whatever. 3 nearer. And can you go out? Can you go out 6 inches? Yes, you can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this was a dumb mistake from the beginning. Okay. Cool.
But me taking this doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, because you get 15. Of course, I planned for you to get 15, so there's no problem. You're absolutely right. Sorry. Well, no, I planned for one of these Starweavers to be dead, so I could attack win in May. But well, didn't happen. Is there something else we can kill? No. Shit. No grind. Okay, good. Warp Talents into Starweaver number 4. We have 4 guys left. So champion plus 3 guys. Your -1 to hit in melee?
And
Freeze to hit. Then we don't need it. 5s. Rerolling. Okay, 4-8. Okay, 1 wound. Wow.
I bet Chevy's left now.
Because you have interesting roads today. Interesting roads. Okay.
You're not
We
wrong.
don't have ZP for fatal rerolls, so we will put 1 attack into Starweaver number 4. And 5 attacks into Starweaver number 5.
All right,
We just
we're
go
gonna
the easy round.
go
where we
ham
just
to
kill
try to get these
everything
guys.
with minimum effort. Okay, the 1 attack.
Misses.
I hate you, game. Okay, 3 attacks into the other guy.
Why?
3 wounds. And 4 wounds. 4 reps. And he's dead. We killed something.
See it blow?
How nice.
Oh my god.
Don't need to use any strat, so we'll just...
Nope. You can just come out. Yeah. And 1.2. And you can fall back and charge, right?
Yeah, fall back and shoot and charge.
Fall back and shoot and charge. Yeah, okay. We will just stay. We will just stay where we are. And instead, we'll
So
just
while we,
go nearer
well, let's see if the Star Weaver goes down to
to
Talons,
you
I
and a bit
guess.
over here. Okay. Okay, attacking back over here.
So my 2 warp
Oh,
down.
the Talons
or my
slowed
2
down.
bikes.
So while we go ahead and wrap this round up, this looks that was unfortunately not a great turn for
5.
the
Oh,
Chaos
save.
Space Marines, and I think
And my
honestly we
Star
could have
Weaver.
popped the Incarn when the Star Weaver died
Don't
over
give me
here
the Star
to kill the
Weaver,
Blood
please.
Slaughterer. I think that might have been an okay play.
Strength 4.
And then you just hope you can mop those
Strength
those and the Blood Talons up
5?
with the Warp
Oh.
Talons, excuse me, up with
Save
the
again.
player troops over here.
More Bob Talons are holding out here. Good. Okay.
I'll have to
Star
see that
Weaver.
there. It does put
Yeah.
that model a little bit in
Double
danger
check.
to the Land Raider.
Multiple Bob Talons, I
We're
guess.
gonna go ahead and move over to the other table.
Friendly mask units. I guess the Star Weaver gets to reroll.
See what we got going on over here. So the Death Guard completed their first round, or their first turn, excuse me. We were able to score max engage using the Nurglings to get some table presence. We're back over to the Tyranids' turn. It looks like what we're doing, the side Tyranids moved up. Looks like it took a bunch of damage from Entropy Cannons out of the Plague Burst Crawlers. And it looks like we might have a shot into this Demon Prince. Demon Prince extends pretty far through the wall, or past the wall. So if you Pathogenic Slime, there's a non-zero chance that guy could burn the Demon Prince down. Only toughness 6 versus a strength 6 gun with 2 damage with the Pathogenic Slime. If you get a good shot roll on the 3d6, you could get it. Which would be a big loss for the Death Guard. And it looks like we're setting up to throw a double move onto the Smashy Hive Tyrant here. So I imagine we have a Hive Tyrant. Yeah, Monster Scything Talons. Probably with Murderous Size. And Xenogenic Acid. Wow, okay. That's not a relic that you see that often. I think that is Exploding 5s on your... or extra damage on 5s, if I have to remember correctly, on your Toxin Sacks. That is in Bio Artifacts. It is additional mortal wounds on rolls of 5, in addition to the other damage. So it's actually... I mean, I guess it's slightly better than regular Toxin Sacks, because it also replaces the Toxin Sack damage, so that's not that great, actually. It means that the extra damage from the Toxin Sack automatically goes through on a 5+ instead of adding a damage on a 6+. But, alright. I'm less excited about that. I'm excited to see that these like interesting relics come out, but that doesn't seem that good, I'm gonna be honest. It's also unmodified. It's like the only unmodified X+ in Tyranids, which is bizarre. Take a quick look at the Tyranid list here. I do like to talk about Tyranids. This is Garlem's list. Take a quick look-see. Interestingly, it is 100% High Fleet Cronus. So the entire army projects the Deepest Shadow, the threat of Deepest Shadow out, which is pretty interesting. Also gives you those exploding... makes it a little bit more efficient to bring in the gun line alongside the Cronus buffs. I've played lists like this in the past. I don't hate them. I think High Fleet Cronus is a pretty decent place to be. Although, for the most part, Tyranid subfaction abilities tend to be pretty good, so spending the CP to get the extra detachment a lot of times is worth it, but sometimes it's not. All of the warrior units, interestingly, have barbed stranglers. There's 2 warrior units, each with a single barbed strangler. Hopefully, I think to shore up the horde matchup a little bit, because you don't really have much that goes into hordes besides the side Tyranids. But those barbed stranglers, D6 shots if you're shooting into a big unit, max 6, and in addition, they get +1 to hit. So you could Symbiostorm that guy, and he shoots 6 shots into a big unit, hitting on 6s, but exploding, or hitting on 3s, excuse me, but exploding on 5s and 6s. Which is okay. That seems like a pretty decent use case. And if you have the extra points to spend on it, you might as well, almost. I don't hate that pick, honestly. Although I think the Warrior Barbed Strangler is only 1 damage. Which is not quite as exciting. It's not a Strangle Sword Cannon shooting at multi-damage. I don't have its profile here, unfortunately. It's been a while since I played a Barbed Strangler. Yeah, it's an old school heavy bolter profile, 36 inches, strength 5, neg 1 for 1 damage. Not that exciting, but it's a nice gun to have online. And then also bringing the Venom Throps, the Zone Throps like we see. 1 Exocrine, 1 Tyranid, 40 Termagants, Hive Tyrant, and the Swarm Lord. Sort of an interesting Tyranid mid-range list. It'd be interesting to see how it goes. It looks like, I know Shuma was just texting me earlier. You might have heard the pings that he is not super happy with the matchup, and he's worried that it's gonna... it's one of the worst matchups for him, but it seems like it might, once you take out the Hyrule, the punching power to knock out these Plague Burst Crawlers and Mortarion may not be there anymore. Mortarion is rocking right up the table to slash some Hive Guard potentially with his big scythe. Doesn't look like anything in reserve for Shuma. Secondary objectives players picked. Both are on engaged on all fronts. Both are on deploy scram. Oh, they're all the same. So we have identical secondaries on both sides. Engaged on all fronts, deploy scramblers. While we stand, we fight. The While we stand, we fight is an interesting one on the Tyranid side. That's going to hit the Swarm Lord, the Hive Guard, and the Hyrule. Ooh. All right. You're almost guaranteed to lose 5 points on there if it hits the Hyrule. I don't think that there's anything more expensive in the list. Yep, just the Hyrule. Hive Tyrant is only 215. Whereas I think it's Mortarion and 2 Plague Burst Crawlers, yeah. On the side of the Death Guard, or 1 Plague Burst Crawler and a character, maybe. We'll go flip back to our main viewer for a bit. Looks like some action's going on.
You aren't free to the shadow. No, that's not right.
So it looks like the Blood Slaughter was taken out.
Oh yeah, no, he fell back.
Fusion pistols.
Yeah. Okay.
And Starweaver's moving out aggressively. Let's see what's in here. Starweaver 2 has a full unit. Starweaver 3 has a full unit. 4 also has a full unit. So we are just hammering this Land Raider with fusion pistols. Holy crap. But it's making its saves. Get out of here, Melt-A-Guns. Whatever.
Also 6 guys. Okay. 5 up. Safe.
Ooh, Starweaver 2. He'll shoot the Lord Discordant.
Okay.
Maybe redirecting our focus here from the Land Raider. That doesn't take much damage. You do have to take that Lord Discordant out. That guy will start scything through these player troops.
Just been nice into the Land Raider.
Starweavers have moved back to Objective 6. They're
two-
just going to hang out back there all game and hopefully
Are
score
you
5
inside of
points.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. No problem. Okay.
5,
First one. 2,
6, 7.
7. Down to 5.
So I'll just shoot both of these into the Lord Disc.
Yeah, go ahead. How much do I have?
Oh, we'll shoot the Havocs actually. I'll shoot
okay.
this guy into the Havoc.
Okay. It's a Shuriken Cannon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so strength 6, so 3 ups. 1's dead, 2 are dead. Make it different.
No, just one, right?
Just 1?
It's no AP, you rolled a 3, didn't you?
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have cover somewhere? Who shot?
This guy, so I don't think so.
Oh, able to. Oh no, from one point of your model to every part of my model. Yeah. Don't mind. Don't mind me thinking about silly.
The other one for 1.
Which one?
That's this one.
Okay, so this middle 3 shot and now 2 is shoot. Good.
Just 1 wound.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit late to the party. On a 3? Oh, of course not. Next one's dead.
I guess this guy will shoot the Decimator, because why not?
Why not?
One 5 up.
5 up. On 5. Nope. Dead.
Well, it doesn't matter, because he'll heal. Which is...
But just in case I forget the healing, we will put it in.
Man, I should've
No,
shot.
stay away from my dogs, you dog hating.
And this
Dogs.
one will... How many warp towns are left? 4?
Many what? 4. Yes.
He'll shoot the warp town.
Okay. Oh, he's full of 6 guys. Oh, sorry.
These are no AP.
No. Your strength 8. Your 2 is winning.
No.
Oh
this
no. It's I get it. So 2 ups. I have cover. It's another one. It's another one.
And I think that's it for my shooting.
Okay.
So charges will charge the Troop Master into the Warp Town. Here. I'll charge the players in.
Yeah, go ahead.
5, they fail? No, they make.
No.
We'll charge this guy into the Land Raider.
Mhm.
Ah, no. We'll charge this one.
Okay.
And we'll charge this one.
Into the Lotus Column.
Oh, yeah.
I tried.
You can only get Heroic 3, right?
Yeah, no, I can only. I can go for 3 if you want to.
Should be fine. Yeah.
Should be.
And I'll charge this one in. It'll sandwich this guy.
Okay. No. So I cannot fall back.
And these players are charging the 2 Warp Town.
Kind of doing that.
And that is all my charges.
Okay. So go ahead. I have no CP to interrupt.
I'll start with my Troop Master.
Mm.
Oh, wait. We'll start with these stupid players.
Okay.
2, 3. And 5. Reroll.
Are we rolling all hits?
All wounds.
Oh, this is you're rolling too fast on me for me. Sorry. -2
Minus nothing.
doesn't matter. Please do that.
Oh no, they all done?
3 guys done, and I think only 3 were left. It's hard to see. Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter. I have to check the strat now.
But we agree, Alexander, with these models is just Trevi trying to immortalize his potted plants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we'll go with these players.
Mm-hmm.
3, 5, 6.
Yeah, you are the Karis ones? Okay, good. Freeze the wound. And let's see some magic. An average roll. This is like magic for me. Okay, that.
What is the closest? I guess he is the closest. And do I want to put my troop master into transport? I don't think so. So he will. No, I'll spend the CP so he goes in transport. And that is number 6. And then I'll just do the 3 Star Weavers at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. So, 21 I guess. Oh. You are
First,
on
kind
fire.
of, what does Mark of Zinj do
Hey.
for the Disco and the Decimators?
That doesn't degrade him, so
I think it might give them
when do you degrade? I guess 8.
access to something.
Yes, 8. Okay, cool. So next up, my Land Raider hitting back into the Star Weaver with 2 wounds left. Hitting you on 6. Mm-hmm. This is how Iron Warrior vehicles roll in melee, just for your information.
What, he only?
3 wounds. 3 wounds.
I think it lets them
Any
get
questions?
targeted by some of
Will
the
you wound me
psychic
on
powers.
3s, right?
I'd have to
3
double
wounds?
check. I think we just. Oh yeah, it lets them be targeted by Weaver. So you can give them +1 invulnerable save.
So morale on your no, they only lost 2.
I only lost 2, and I think we have a leadership of 7 on a 6. 6. 6. Okay, at least this time my.
So I killed 1, 2,
So it looks like
3.
tri-pointed the Land Raider with the Star Weavers.
Let's
Just
see,
for the
you
BMs,
killed
you know. Why
Warp
not?
talents. Blood Slaughterer. Didn't you kill something in the center? No, you did not, right? Okay, cool. Something else. Good. My turn? Alexander, why had I draw? I didn't need to draw you here.
Yeah, should score 5 on primary this turn, I believe.
It's too much. Then I would have needed the first turn and some good rolls and something, and I don't get any from it. And
The dice have been against Chaos, unfortunately, this game. It's a hard matchup to begin with. You're relying on a bunch of big, heavy vehicles against Haywire and Fusion Pistols, which is awkward.
Sorry, it's just like.
But they've also just not had good luck. Unfortunately, you need a little bit of good luck against Harlequins, especially if you're running something that's not particularly tuned to fight them specifically. And not quite getting it here. With the -1s and the 4+ invulnerables, it's a lot of coin flips that you got to win, basically, and it's a little bit tough.
Oh, okay. So this is rough.
The overrun is a hold 2 for 5
There's no minus to
and
hit, right?
hold 3 for 10 mission.
And not the players, no.
So if you hold 2 objectives, you only get 5.
You up here, and then we are still in coherency. Coherency. And I think you need to go over
Yeah,
here.
so I think we're okay. Popping him up 5 points.
God, it's shooting players. Always good.
Well, if you got 5 points this turn, right?
I don't know. Did I get any? I hold 2. This was good.
Don't you get 10?
Is it hold 2, hold 3?
This is a hold 2 for 5 one.
So
Oh.
you give me Alexander, you give me a hold 2, hold 3 against Harlequins? Okay. Okay, Clary. I know what's happening here. Chaos Spawn. Over here on Objective 1 is trying to advance. We need a 5. We get a 6. Doing something here. Hello.
Alright, I'm getting the spawn out.
Dealing
Unfortunately, there are... hey, there's only one unit on that objective, so he will contest it. Good job, Chaos Spawn.
Okay.
What a boss. That's awkward. Could have put that Star Weaver there, but we didn't. Looks like stuff's going down on our other table. I'm actually going to hop over there. And I think we might hop over to the players' mics as well.
Comes out. Healing
There we go.
wound. Oh, yes, you heal a wound.
Oh, I got engage for 3.
For free?
The niceness, we have a tail that just extends from the ground.
It's like a flying base. It's a kind of
It's-
flying base.
Yeah.
There's going to be a little bit of a delay on the microphones chat, just because of the second
Um,
table has
sorry, anyway,
a couple second delay. So if things don't make 100% sense, I do apologize, but we're going to send it to the players' mics here.
Turn going. No, they have an important job of Martin can't stand here. Okay, fighting. I will just go with the old scythe here duel first.
Mhm.
So the Hyrule looks like knocked 5 wounds off of the Demon
So
Prince
he'll
and
just
made its charge into
do
them.
his
This
little
is
dance here.
brutal. 1 Plague Burst Crawler dead to the
Wait
shooting
a
already
minute,
as well.
We can walk through these or no?
Yikes.
You
These
can,
little
yeah.
things. Okay.
Wow, this is a
Cool.
this is a debilitating alpha out of this
Touch the plague burst, and then
out of this
put
Tyranid list. Holy crap.
all of his attacks into the guy charge. You are toughness 8, correct?
I'm tough to 6.
Toughness 6.
Oh wait, you're attacking the Plague Scroller?
No, I can't because I only charged the demon.
Yeah. This dude's toughness 6.
Yeah. I had no idea. So, okay. So he will be hitting on 3s, rolling 1s, and wounding on 3s. Yeah. So 6 attacks, 3s. Okay. And then 3s again.
Hits every time with the Side Tyra
3 of
duel.
them at.
Wins
his
3
invul.
times.
Okay.
Looks like that will
I think
put
he
him
just dies
down.
automatically there.
Yeah, the D3
GG
plus 3
Demon
apiece.
Prince.
And
Goodbye.
then he'll just.
Wow. All right.
I guess be annoying.
This is a very aggressive
Yeah,
position for
touch
that
this
Demon Prince. In
quicker.
fairness, I was surprised that Shima put him in there. Put him there.
I don't wanna
I
click
guess
the wall.
hoping
Yeah,
he
he's good there.
can get these big monsters forward, maybe kill them.
Okay, and then.
But with Mortarion
not
so
gonna
out of position, I don't know
guess
what
you're
else he does.
interrupting.
Here.
No.
So just keep going. Hive Tyrant into the Plague Burst. 4 attack space, +1 for dual paired Silent Talons. This one I will spend for Voracious Appetite to reroll wounds.
Mhm.
So it'll be 2s, rolling 1s. I'll hit. And then it'll be Strength 7 versus Toughness 8, so 5s with rerolls. Okay,
Only
so
2 wounds
2
that
and
are
minus
on
4
the
and
Plague
2
Burst
mortal
Crawler,
wounds in
though.
addition.
Both go
So
through.
both.
So the 4 damage goes to 3, so it'll
Yep.
be 6,
8.
7, 8. And then I got a tail attack.
Mhm.
Misses.
Xenogenic acid making up for the for that disgusting
more
resilient damage.
damage
Basically,
than that.
+1 damage if you're swinging at 5s is just pretty good.
I guess I attack you back.
Because you should be at
Does
4.
that also
right?
mean that there's no Resonance Barb in this list? That can't be true.
What? You said.
They're 4 damage base, going to 3. So 6.
Oh, sorry. I
and then 2
put
mortal
myself
wounds
at
in addition.
8, not
Yeah.
took 8. My bad.
You're good. I understand.
1 hit. one wound.
Oh, we have a
Take that.
resonance barb on the
Oh, from the
neurothrope
plague
here.
burst.
Yeah.
All right.
Kelster,
AP,
thanks for the
nothing?
follow.
No.
I appreciate it.
Cool.
There
He
you go.
loves it.
I take it you're fighting again.
I got other attacks to do, but maybe.
Oh right. I guess gonna kill some minions.
Yep. The red warriors are gonna go. It looks like I based these guys, which was not great. But anyway, don't think it'll matter. So there's 3 warriors there. 3, 6, 9. 2 of them have dual pairs of silent talons, so that's 2 additional attacks. So 11 attacks.
For
These
those who
will be
want to
hitting
know,
on
Jim is
3s,
currently
rolling 1s
texting
for
me
silent
about
talons,
how much he hates playing
miss.
against Tyranids.
and winning on 2s because they're nerdling. 8 of them.
Okay.
Ew,
All
the
of them
Nurgling saves
falling
are
off
terrible.
Number of 5
Yikes.
ones.
It's reasonable.
Lose that
Jeez,
base.
okay.
This one's down to 3.
Well, at least the base
Okay.
is the
Then
Nurglings are
the
still around.
Green
Probably
warriors
don't
over
for
here
you.
will do the same thing into the other Nurgling.
Could potentially try to Nurgling
so
infestation to
11
bring them back and
attacks.
sandbag those warriors permanently,
3s.
if it
Level
matters.
1.
Stopping your opponent from getting easy
and 2s.
engages is pretty good.
7 of them.
Now that's sad.
It's more reasonable.
Mortarion is
more reasonable.
doing whatever he wants over
Can I
here.
even kill one? No.
It doesn't look like it's
Oh, you have
possible
one guy
to
that has
actually.
3 and one guy
You
that's
could probably stick this
Oh,
Plague Burst Crawler
weird.
in place.
Yeah, I
I
don't
guess
know
we
if-
may
What would the
double
damage
fight just to
sources
try to
have?
kill it.
I did 1 wound with the Hive Guard before, other than that.
Oh, you shot him with a termite? Oh, you shot him with a Death Spitter, right?
Oh yeah, these guys did 1, these guys did 1, and then I just did 2. So 1
No, wait, no, the
guy-
Death Spitter shot at the Fury, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, only 1 guy should be at 1, so this guy shouldn't have taken damage. I don't think.
No, it was the Psychic Scream?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay,
I
so
did.
like,
I
one
do
of them-
kill 1 guy.
One of them is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. I'm like, where did I do an extra wound?
Yeah. My bad for just putting him in the wrong spot.
You're good. Honest mistake. That's all the fights. I guess you can hit me back with Nurglings.
Oh, I
I-
guess I had already fought with the Plague Burst Crawler. That was not an interrupt. I thought for some reason.
No, you're good.
My bad.
It was not. Yeah, it wasn't affecting anything else. So
Yep, Nurglings on this purple Nurglings on the flank here.
sure. They hit on 4s or 5s.
4s.
Cool.
Winning on 6s. 2 wounds.
Cool. 4 plus. Take 1. I think.
Yeah.
Is this? No, this is not the unit that took 1. Okay. So 1 guy goes to 2. And the other Nurgling unit here might actually kill a guy.
That's optimistic.
1 guy's got 2 wounds, man. Hey. Oh, never
There you
mind.
go.
I'll just roll more 5 pluses, I guess.
Easy game,
that's
just
all
roll
the
more 5
fights.
pluses. You know?
What's the movement on this thing now?
I'm excited to.
Pretty short.
Like, super slow.
I'm excited to link this VOD anytime someone. Every time people start complaining on YouTube about how Tyranids are terrible and need a new codex because they can't compete. About it, I just linked a VOD of a Tyranid army like roundhouse kicking a Death Guard army into the dust.
No, but I do have a shoot in. Like, you can shoot in content.
Get out of here, YouTube comments. Tyranids are great. Shuma keeps complaining about them.
But his blue skill sucks, I hope. 4 plus really doesn't suck
it's at
that
4 now.
bad.
I mean, it's got -1 also, right, from the horror.
Yeah. So hitting on 5.
That's also
yeah,
horde.
I really
Amazing.
don't want to, but I'll
They do ignore
bank the
shooting at the
CP,
melee
I won't
though.
fight again.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Is this a fight again?
let me see. Oh, if I kill this thing though. Oh wait, this thing is OBSEC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking you off that anyway. Yep, I won't fight.
Ooh, okay. I would have fought
so
here. I think
morale.
because we
Yep.
didn't consolidate to
the
pin
only,
it.
I guess I've got a
I
few.
think
The
if you
purple. Let's do the purple
put
Nurglings first.
A
Cool.
model on each corner you can
They're
pin it up
fine.
against the
I'm
wall.
gonna
Although
auto
maybe you
pass
can't.
this guy.
Now, if you put the
Okay.
Hyrule here
For
and
CP.
the
Yep.
Hive Tyrant here, I
Okay.
think you can pin it up against the wall.
The Fury unit fails on a 6.
So it could not have fallen
They're
back.
fine. And the other Nurglings can't fail
And
their
in that case, I think you're okay. But otherwise, you're gonna eat the second entropy
Alrighty,
cannon shot.
then I'll get.
And you're gonna.
for engage,
There's the potential that this Plague Burst Crawler just
and I'll grab
runs
a
away
D3,
and lives for the rest of the game,
boy.
which is always kind of sucks. Just feels bad. But the real question here is where we send Mortarion. Like, do we go up in to try to kill the Hive Guard? They are being protected by the Swarm Lord, by all the smites. You don't really want to open him up to eat the Neurothrope, the Zonethropes, all of these big smites, and the shooting. Not to mention the Swarm Lord's melee, which isn't great against Mortarion, but it's not terrible. Looks like we are going to move him up. We're going to try to clear off Objective 5. Tatter Pages. Russes need to be stronger. You're not wrong. They are not a great chassis right now. Unfortunate that they're just kind of slow, dirtily boys. Looks like we're bringing some Furies in. I love the Fury technology in
outside of 6 of the zone.
Chaos Demons. Obviously, any of these little small action monkey units are really strong. Looks like we didn't quite screen them out in the back here, so we're gonna get that back line to play scramblers as well. So that'll be a big boon for Shuma. And hopefully Shuma elects to spread his Furies and his Nurglings to disallow a Lictor from getting into the back line here, although I'm not sure what he blocks off this back corner with. I'm going to go ahead and drop back to our main channel while Shuma's going through his movement phase. Looks like we may be looking at a route on our main viewer here, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, next. Side, reach. Okay, everybody apart from you. You are shooting into. Let's see if we have you in 12. No, yeah, you are. Okay, so this guy is shooting into the players over here, and you are not able to see the guys on the objective. So he's
So it
also
looks like
shooting into
shooting.
these players. So first up,
Able
2
to
shots
knock
into
out
the red
2
players.
Star Weavers, probably out of the
Fitting on a 4-up.
Land
Owning
Raiders'
you
last
on a 4-up.
cannons.
1 wound.
Means we have a couple player troops that are
Best
open
in the
to get
Best
killed, which is
into
pretty
the blue
solid.
player.
But
On
the
a 4-up,
forward
one
momentum
hit.
certainly is in
And nothing. Okay. I shouldn't have said good
in
things about them.
the
They get cheeky.
Harlequins
4,
court.
5, 6,
It's going to be
7,
difficult
8.
to dig them out quick enough.
8 guys into the
before the
players on the
primary objective
objective.
scoring is
16
over.
shots, hitting on 4s. But I get really cheeky. And 4 wounds. 4 reps. Okay, cool. We are dead. And next up, the Havocs over here, shooting into the Carriers unit.
Yeah, chat, the Lehman Russ is getting objective security on a spearhead, I think is really cool.
Hitting you on face.
I've definitely played against it a couple times, but it's really obnoxious. Like, it is a really easy role to forget, for sure. I wish they got it in, like, battalions, too, or something. It is too sad. It's too bad that they have to get taken in a spearhead, because spearheads are so ridiculously inefficient. But if they got OBSEC in every style, I'd be okay, I think. It's a weird unit because you can't, like, their stats aren't that good, but you can't make them too cheap, because if you make them too cheap, they're just this, like, sort of really oppressive backline shooting unit that's difficult to kill from the backline. It's hard to engage with. Like, it's just shooting 2 battle cannon shots a turn. You're like, this sucks.
Decimator, so Decimator shooting everything into Star Weaver.
So it's definitely can understand it's an awkward place to be if you're trying to balance that unit.
43 shots. No bonus whatsoever. I can't. 8, right? 3, 7, 8. Yes.
Maybe a free spearhead if you only take Russes. I think I like that too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hit. 2 is for mortal wounds. Okay, for mortal wounds. Doesn't explode. That's cool. Haha! My brilliant minds.
The Soul
had
Burner
seen this,
knocked
of
out
course.
the Star Weaver, exploded onto the Death Jester. Get out of here. Unfortunately, that means that Toothwire now has
Brilliant
objective secured on that objective, so it's not going to be contested anymore.
Die.
You win some, you lose some. It's too bad. Yeah, definitely. It sounds like it would be something very similar to the Dark Angels Codex. I agree. If you had sort of maybe they bring back like the old
Okay.
specialist
So
attachments
next
that we
up,
had
we're going
in
into the
8th
charge
edition.
phase.
You know, the Emperor's Fist Artillery Company, the Tank Company, and you just have special spearhead detachments that are composed of those units, and you get special bonuses. That would be cool. I'd like to see that actually. Wish listing for Imperial Guard.
Lotus Cordon charging into player unit 3.
That's what we're doing here today.
4 inches should still be enough, hopefully. Yes. And the big charge cultist charging into Starweaver. Number 6. 7 inches should be enough. Let's double check. Yes. Staying outside, staying inside 1. And let's see if we get something like coherency here. Just stepping up here. Just denying.
Never really liked taking the artillery one. The artillery one was incredible. The detachment was insanity. You get like double firing basilisks, which was like +1 to hit and full rerolls or whatever. Like, oh my god. It was so good. And the relic to ignore cover? What was that?
Checking, this seems to be a bit far away. Just near it. Okay,
It's
cool.
like indirect fire that ignores cover. It's just, you're just playing Hive Guard with a 72-inch range. Like
Anything
whatever.
else I would like to charge? I should have marked it only get a 4, right? Okay. So no way, so you're just dead the next turn, but whatever. Only 2 Harlequins died. Okay, cool. Starting with a Lotus Cordon, of course, attacking into player unit number 3. He's on the second bracket, so he loses 1 extra attack, but he still has his main attacks. I have a CP, but you have only 5 guys. I will not use it here. Do I have still a CP? Why don't I have a CP?
I think you used it
For what?
for the reroll damage.
Oh, reroll damage. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So well, there's nothing to think about. Still hitting you on 2s. Am I? Yeah. Sorry, I'm inside of 6. So rerolling 1. And from you on 2s. So 4 wounds. Okay, 2 extra attacks, hitting you on 2s. 1 you on 2s.
Oh! Why? 4 hits, no wounds
Okay,
makes it,
technical
or 1
projector.
wound makes it save.
2.
Jeez.
2. Okay, 1 more. How many left? 2. Okay. And 4 more attacks with his relic weapon.
All right, we got
2.
the. This guy has the Techno Venomous
come on.
Mecha Tendrils though, so they get to
That should have
automatically
started
deal mortal
with
wounds. Probably should have started with that. It might have helped. Might have saved some time.
And
Okay, we got the player troop. We did it. Woof.
please do.
Took us a little while there, I guess.
Yeah, I think I do.
Hello.
You want to pile into the Inca?
No. No, thank you. Okay. So, we're done. We get engaged for 2 again. And didn't I get it? I didn't get it in the first turn, right? Yeah, the Rock Talents were there. Sorry. And I am done.
Oh no, you have to hit me with your cultist.
Thank you for this. Cultists.
It's could be awkward if any of these
Is the
cultists
champion.
die.
So it's
You have 1 extra, I think, that we don't need for coherency. We could like pull half this unit.
So
down.
please don't kill 3 or I have a problem.
Uh-oh.
He's strength 6.
No, 5.
2 wounds. All right,
6 up.
make it 6 up. No, 2 cultists.
Okay, so
I think are we
this is
burned
still
on
no,
coherency
it's-
with that?
suck.
Uh-oh.
Done. Leadership
This guy is out of coherence here, right?
safe. Oh shit, then this guy would be out of coherency. Okay, so I
we
guess
We have 1. Yeah, I
that's
think we
from
only have 1
coherency.
we can pull.
And then
good enough.
It's gonna
Oh,
chain. Yeah,
yes.
it's gonna roll the chain right back. Yeah. Oh, that's why you don't stretch
Okay.
out like that, chat.
Okay, so you still get 15 and I'm an idiot. Thank you. Could I have
There's the
avoided
land raider
it?
on the
No, I
objective.
should've
We could have
put
pulled
three
from the
in.
back. I
Wow.
think maybe.
Nothing I could do here, I think.
Yeah, we could have played. We could have pulled from the back.
No, I should have just doubled here, and then I wouldn't be able to reach, I think, and be able to. Yeah. Good. Hello. If this 5 points will be a very important thing, that will be kind of work. Good. We get run from down.
yes. These players will go over here. Really hate this land raider.
He's great, right? I'm a bit sorry, but he failed so hard in the first turn because he should be able to kill them both on average. But well, it's just the way it is. Especially with the rerolls, this is well, whatever. Shoot, Master Slash.
Oh, he's got meltas on the
He will come
sides.
here.
Yes, please do.
I'm just realizing. Not last
He will
cannons.
fall back. to
Models a little bit.
Here.
A little deceiving. There's not a heavy bolter. There's a thunderfire cannon on the front.
And
meltas on the sides.
Recon will-
That's pretty. I mean, once you engage with it, that's
These
four,
guys. These
four
guys will
or
out.
8 multi-melta shots. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2x4, 8 multi-melta shots is like nothing to sniff at. And the Land Raider profile is hard to chew through, as we're seeing here.
Everybody going around.
We all know that Achilles are great, though. I think that's a known quantity. And if you make it Zinch, you can Weaver Fates it. That's a very common strategy in Thousand Suns. And if I remember correctly, you can also teleport it around the table with Sorceress Facade. And that Achilles gets really gross.
Yes, these guys. will
Not to
just
mention,
go and
having a
kill
Thunderfire Cannon in this matchup
Dog?
specifically, and into Sisters as well, seems pretty decent. It's a good thing to have. Like, you can... There's a non-zero chance you can just start picking off Death Jesters and stuff like that. That are hiding in the back.
I guess he will come up here.
200 pages, if you aim for its heel, it's dead. Yeah. Where's the heel on a Land Raider, chat? Is it this... Is it this tread, this angled tread in the back here? Is this the heel of a Land Raider? That's where you have to shoot it to blow it up?
Oh, yeah.
That was the part of the Land Raider that wasn't dipped in the Hellforged holy oil. Yeah, whatever the equivalent of the River Styx is in 40k.
Do I have any more? Moment. Oh, so we'll raise a banner here.
Mhm.
And we'll go to Psychics. We will cast the Mirror of
Oh,
Light
raising a banner on your opponent's objective. That is a
of
VM.
9/11
Yikes.
Where are you?
over here.
Did you put yourself outside of range?
But I can also cast with the Incarn.
What can you cast with Incan?
He can do reroll ones for himself, and he has a stupid smite and a normal smite.
Okay. Then I don't even know what you have casted here.
The Mirror of Mind. So I pick a target within 24, and then we roll a dice. And each time we roll equal or I beat you, the unit takes a mortal wound. And we just keep rolling until you beat me.
Nice. I like it. We will do this just because it will be really nice to see how I fail. and I can further blame the dice for my work. Not my good positioning.
Yes, I'll do it on the Land Raider.
Of course you do. Come here.
What's the leadership on the Land
4,
Raider?
and I beat it.
9. Alright, so 1 wound so far.
2.
Second roll, 2 wounds so far. No way. Alright, we
Overall
flubbed.
1.
Alright, get out of here.
I
2
did it.
mortal wounds. Alright, that's like a smite. That's fine.
So the Incarn will do... Oh, he has to go into that one. He'll do the reroll ones for himself, which fail.
Okay.
He'll do a smite on a 10.
Oh, really? We would at least we will try to deny it. You cannot cast 3 times, right?
No.
So
We have a couple
see,
results
imprint.
I want to talk about. There's still over an hour left in this
8,
round
that's not good enough. 3 into the Lotus Garden.
for this game.
For 2.
But we had Matt Laura versus Will Ivy.
Wonderful.
I'm going to take a look at the lists real quick. Matt playing
So shoot.
Craft World Eldari,
my-
everyone.
Not a clown.
Double Wraithseer, double Lynx, double Hornet,
My Troop Master
Shadow
Land.
Specters.
Land Raider.
Eldari, good stuff. Very efficient Eldari gun line. Took it down in a convincing win against Will Ivy, 93-23. Will Ivy playing Grey Knights. Not the biggest, not the most surprising result in the world, to be honest. Grey Knights unfortunately struggling a little bit in 9th edition, despite the ostensible bonuses that they got in the January FAQ. But that is a difficult style of list to get through if you're just playing unbuffed 1 wound mini marines. It's just not great. Is there indirect fire in this list as well? No, it doesn't look like it. But still, having hyper mobile, hyper powerful shooting, very efficient shooting is hard to get through, even when if you can shoot through walls as a Grey Knight player. So congratulations to Craft Worlds for taking it down.
If I declare before it, but I explode on a 1, would you accept it?
Yeah, sure. We'll shoot the Death Jester into the...
So Land Raider, excuse me, Land Raider down to
Jester
fusion
into the-
pistols.
Sorry, the dog,
Unfortunate. That's too
So
bad.
2
Finally,
wounds,
its
no
luck
AP.
ran out.
Yeah. 2 wounds, no AP, 5 ups. Both safe.
And then these...
Zan said, "I was
Oh,
having fun with
damn.
the Grey Knight list. Moral Victory doing 11 wounds with
Oh, no, they did not.
with a inner fire. That's incredible.
5 into
Dang,
my T-shirt.
that's wild. Grey Knights are fun to play. I will say that. I played the crap out of Grey Knights tail end of 8th edition. I won every single tournament game I played with them. What a powerful faction that was in ITC format. Oh my god. You could not design a list or an army that was more well suited to ITC format than Grey Knights. It was insane. They didn't they weren't mathematically amazing, but they played the missions so well. It was wild. Hoping for some cool buffs for them to them in the not too distant future. I mean, I have a whole army of Grey Knights just waiting to see the table again. I fully painted too. I painted the ball. They're very cool, but
So 1 dead and 4 safe.
unfortunately, just a little awkward in 9th edition. They feel like a better version of Tau. Like the faction sort of works itself, but it doesn't. The core mechanics of 9th edition don't really work super well with it. Not quite as bad as Tau, but not great.
And I think that is...
13 dice, 11 3+ rolls.
Okay.
Jeez. They are very fun. Yeah, that's true.
So we will charge the players into the Lord Discord.
Come on in.
Players going into the Lord Discordant. Looks like we should see the Lord Discordant getting taken out by the Incarn and the players here. Unfortunately, without that Land Raider to anchor for this army, not really much going on for Chaos. We got the Demon Prince hanging out doing stuff, but I don't think he doesn't hold a candle to the Incarn.
So the Troop Master will charge this call.
There is a play for Objective 2 that Chaos have. If they push through Objective 2, if they can kill the players with the chain cannons, maybe get line of sight to the shadows here later on. They can make some stuff happen. I mean, but they have to like soul burner the Incarn to death, and that's difficult. You have to shoot 2 players down, and then also have it not end up within 3 inches of the Starweaver to make it shootable. Yeah, this looks like it's unfortunately going to be mostly a rout. I don't believe that there's anything remaining for Chaos. I think there's 5 Warp Talons in reserve, but that's it.
Yeah, and you would decide for the dog.
And the Death Jester will try and charge the Havocs.
What does he need?
Looks like some more results
Your-
coming in.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of these games finishing up pretty early.
So I will...
Our table 2 game, RC Wolf versus Welshie. RC Wolf playing, I believe, Death Guard. Yep, new Death Guard versus Welshie playing also Death Guard. I didn't know there was a Death Guard mirror match, chat. That would have been kind of funny. Lots of Death Guard in this tournament, I'm realizing. I think we have 4 or 5. Interestingly, Death Guard, I don't think I've been seeing as quite as much play as I expected them to after everyone was worried about their power level. Dark Angels maybe overshadowed them a little bit with their immediate and super powerful release. But a lot of Death Guard going on today, but that was won by RC Wolf, 93-46. Not quite as convincing. A lot of 93s. So not quite as convincing as the first game there, but pretty close. Looks like those 2 players will probably be playing each other, Death Guard versus Craft Worlds. We might try to get that one on stream next round. Let me know if I shout out a list that one that you want to see on stream. Let me know in the chat, and we'll try to get that one for round 2.
Damage?
Damage 1.
Which one? He's alive on 1.
My Troop Master into the Cultist.
Cultist is dead.
So I'll teleport the Incarn over.
Oh. Running away.
Oh, there goes the Incarn.
Okay.
Can't even soul burn right now.
So Death Jester, he has 4 attacks. Is he on 2s?
I don't know.
Yes, but he has no close
Ladder of
combat
Games, there's a distinct lack of Decimators. We started with 2 Decimators, actually. Unfortunately, the Fusion Pistols are really good at killing Decimators, so there you go. This is just your kill the Havocs in melee? Get out of here. Why? Why is this our life? That's ridiculous. And then he goes back towards the Chaos Von Adeline. It's like, whatever, dude. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I think we can go look at our second table a little bit more, chat.
Strength.
5.
I'll go ahead and pop over to those players'
Takes
mics.
9.
Yeah. Okay, I think he's dead, right? You have AP2?
Yeah, it's AP2, so he...
Yeah, okay.
Heroes County, yes, for Crafts Worlds. Haven't been on stream since 2019. I was just
When I don't
talking
need it,
to
then
chat
don't even have to roll. I roll good.
while I was playing yesterday. Some people were sort of bemoaning the fact they haven't seen Craft Worlds do well, and we had an incredible game. And this will be one of my greatest regrets as long as I live. We had an incredible game with Craft Worlds versus an Ultramarines brick at the end of Season 2, and the Craft Worlds were in a winning position on the table, showed some really cool combos in their list. Unfortunately, got a little tilted at towards the end of the game, made a really bad play mistake, and ended up sort of throwing the game. But like the game was super fun. It was super close. It was like really tight, and the craft worlds were in a really good position for most of it. And I was like super excited to get that game streamed, and and then I lost the VOD, so I don't have a VOD for it. But we have had craft worlds on stream recently, and they're doing okay. I wouldn't say that they're great, but they're all doing pretty good. Lord Discord on 1 wound just killed a player troop there, so that's something. All right, let's move on to our backup table here. Tyranids versus Death Guard. And it looks like Tyranids showing what they do. But it looks like people are rooting for craft worlds. Who are people rooting for in this matchup, chat?
You kids, how many units?
So they will fall back to like here, I guess. Just like here.
So it looks like we went through Death Guard turn 2. Mortarion went face on objective 5.
I guess this will be like
Cleared out
kind of
warriors as well as a
I don't
Termagant
know.
unit there. Wasn't able to quite kill the second Termagant unit to clean it. And that's going to open him to get smited and shot and charged by Swarmlord. Swarmlord doesn't really hold a candle to this guy, though. Once you can't Voracious Appetite as a Tyranid player, your melee damage output drops like a rock. So,
nothing.
assuming that we're playing Gloaming Bloat with him,
Oh,
which I
gotta
imagine
count
that
them,
we
yeah.
are.
Well, yeah.
How many's in the bunch? One more.
Okay. I guess the side here duel will just move up a little bit until that objective to see a Nurgling.
Okay. Goodbye, Nurgling. I couldn't even save you from the high row, let alone the hive.
But it does look like Shuma was able to knock out the Smashy Hive Tyrant. Side
so
Tyro
there's
Duel took an additional
that.
2. So he did fight back a little bit, but it looks like the Plague Burst Crawler got pinned onto
the
Objective
red
2, got killed in the
Termagants
subsequent melee.
Will advance. Yeah, they'll advance.
This high side Tyro Duel is sort of like just plowing
5.
directly through this Death Guard army.
What time is it? Okay, still got good time. They go there, executing that falls off. I will spend a CP to metabolic overdrive the red Termagants.
Moving again, probably to set up a
See how
Scramblers,
many
it looks
bites
like.
best.
But we do
No.
have to get some stuff onto that
So
objective.
got
I guess
1
we
and
have
2.
the Zone Tropes there.
That would have been nice.
That was unreasonable, sir.
Yeah,
That
one
the
CP strats
metabolic
moving
overdrive
twice.
doing nothing. Oh,
Yeah,
they advanced, so
super
they're just running onto the
unreasonable. I would
objective.
really appreciate
There
it
you
if
go.
you didn't say such silly things.
Easy peasy. But for the people watching on YouTube after the
Did you
fact,
shoot after doing that?
Nope, you can't do anything.
So it's like a lot of other ones then in that regard.
Yeah.
I want to drop another reminder.
You can take actions though,
We're
right?
watching.
You can, but they advanced.
We're watching Tyranids like totally table Death Guard right now. So
you
can
could
we stop with the
potentially
Tyranids or
normal move
bad
and then
talk?
metabolic overdrive
Finally,
do another normal
can
move
we
and
can
do
we cut it
actions.
out with those comments?
In this case, they will not.
Who's with me in chat here?
Chat,
Back me up. Tyranids are great, right?
Arrow throw in these. Osh bagosh. That guy is a thing. He's really just gonna go wherever he wants, isn't he?
Try.
Somebody pointed out in chat as well. It looks like
So
the
I have to block like
the
this whole
the
area
third
to
most expensive unit in
potentially
the
stop him from
in the list is probably going to be the Zone
Yes.
Tropes, so they're going to be the last while we
charging.
stand.
We'll
I
advance
forgot
the
that they
Venom
had
Tropes first. So 3.
their points
8.
went up, so this unit is 250 instead of 225 now. So whoever pointed that out in chat, cheers,
Moving
because you are
toward
correct. So it's going to be
here.
the Hive Guard, the Swarm Lord, and the Zone Tropes for while we
And then
stand.
he'll go pretty much all the way to here.
Expensive
is
unit, but that
his
does kind of make them
no
pretty
fly
okay for
zone.
while we stand. I don't
So
hate
this
that
would
pick
be
now for
annoying.
Tyranids with the Zone Tropes in there, as long as they can play a backline game. Although in some matchups they're forced to sort of play a little bit more forward to get any work done. Because you can't really bring a 250 point unit and do nothing with it. First, Tyranids are OP.
The Neurothope will fly up here, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if Dramacarons are the reason Tyranids are OP. To be perfectly honest. But I do think that Tyranids are pretty good.
Zoanthropes.
Macrons are okay. I don't know.
We'll just.
I wouldn't call them
advance
OP. It's a lot of points for a toughness 7 model.
So I think he is going to be the closest. Almost no matter what. No, we can make him closer. So we'll go.
I mean, if we're talking the closest, it's like this guy.
Oh yeah, duh, they're still there. Never mind.
Oh yeah, maybe gonna sink smites with
not
the
see
Nurglings.
Nurglings, I guess,
Ooh.
which I don't think.
Big
is
downside of
possible.
Zoanthropes is that your opponent is allowed to redirect their shots, essentially as they see fit. So correct screening for
I'll have to smite
Zoanthropes
Nurglings,
will
you
be
jerk.
awkward. Or it is awkward.
In that case, we'll just.
All Tyranids nerfing immediately.
One of these numbers. Actually, we'll just be extra cute. Don't know if it'll matter.
It's the downside of using the overdrive to put the Termagants up in the top here. If you have the overdrive available for the Zoanthropes, you can potentially put the one that you're smiting off of. Do I have my... I don't have my Telestrator open, but you can put the one that... You can double move the one that you're going to measure the smite off of over back to here.
Alright, purple Termagants.
With the two
Advance,
moves, and then
big
you can
advance,
hit
big advance.
Mortarion
That's
without having to
okay.
worry about the Nurglings, because you can block your own line of sight to them.
So,
And then, you can even, at that point, then
here,
use Hive Commander to move the
3
unit
there.
back to where they were, to a more defensive position. Or, like, huddle them all up into this ruin. I really would have liked to have seen the Zoanthropes placed on this the center position here, because that gives them the opportunity to move out and smite and then move back in, potentially, if they need to. They could smite around the corner a little bit, so they're not quite in range, or in line of sight of the units on this side of the table. I think that maybe was a little bit of an inefficient placement there, but that's okay. Clearly,
That was
Tyranids don't
just
need the help right
cheating.
now, so they're
That was.
kind of killing it already.
So they'll go something like that, that, and that. Swarm Lord will just walk over to here, I guess. So there's no place for you to fit your base over here. No fly zone.
So, chat, going through the roster of this tournament, just have a quick chat about who's playing. Looks like we have a couple Harlequins. Obviously, we have a Harlequin on our main viewer. It's probably going to win that game. We have 1, 2 that I know of. Although I think one of them is dropping. So we have a Harlequins remaining undefeated. At least one Death Guard undefeated. And what looks like is going to be a Craft Worlds, a Tyranids, and then a couple varieties of Space Marines, I think, will be on the undefeated. Will be 1-0 going into round 2. Who are people rooting for? A, who are people rooting for? Who do you want to see win the whole tournament? And B, who do you want to seed round 2? I know we had a couple call out for Craft Worlds. If you have a particular faction out of the ones that I listed that you're looking at that you want to see, let me know.
Oh yeah, for engage. Makes sense.
Tattered Pages, will it be with Guard?
Almost great. It's nice that the Lictor is now one of
Tattered Pages playing
after like
9 Medusas. 9 Medusas, 2 infantry squads, a best of science squad, 2 tank commanders. Commissar Yarrick! Yeah, boy! Sick. Who needs to win when you can feel like a winner, right? My question as well. Who needs the actual W when you have the moral W?
We'll see what we can do, I guess. We'll start with that one. Oh, I guess he's going there. Never mind. Yup. Zero throw, smite, I think. Oh, wait, no. We have to do the zone thropes first. Zone thrope, smite into the nerdlings.
We also have a Drukari, but I don't know how that game is going right now. Zach Glenn, who's actually a relative local of mine, who's playing Drukari. Basically max Kabalite warriors, which is interesting. Triple Tantalus, okay. No Dark Technomancers, though. Cabal of the Flayed Skull instead, alright. Triple Tantalus. Sick. We'll have to see how these games shake out. Down to 59 minutes in the round, so we should see some more scores coming out relatively shortly.
So I guess no smiting there.
So the big question is what the Death Guard's avenue to victory is here. Now, interestingly, Tyranids have left a Termagant on Objective 5, I think, which may be a mistake. It doesn't look to me like the plan is to charge the Swarmlord into Mortarion because we blocked our own movement with these Termagant placements. It looks like we're trying to body block Mortarion from getting to the Swarmlord and the Hive Guard by, just sort of creating walls of Termagants between him and valuable units. But I think we may have forgotten that Mortarion is a character. He does heroically intervene. So... So he could kill that Termagant. What we could do is, if we place a Termagant in the back here, I don't believe that Mortarion would be able to fit his base into a position where he could engage them. So that would be safer. But we didn't do that. So Shuma may be preparing the gotcha moment where he gets to slash into these Termagants, go into Swarmlord, and hope to beat through the 3+ invulnerable save and kill him. But we'll see. We'll have to see how much damage Mortarion takes. Looks like we're Symbio Storming on the Hive Guard. Only 3 smites into him, and he does have 3 denies, so he could potentially deny all of them. Yeah, we could move the Termagants again. You're not wrong.
And that's okay.
We're in psychic phase right now.
Take D3.
But given the Termagants fall back, I think you would have just put them there in the first place. I don't know.
Yes.
We'll see how it ends up. He may be able to. He may notice a mistake and be able to correct it. One of the cool things about Tyranids is they're very forgiving in the move-in phase because of that Hive Commander move. Sometimes you could just totally change your plan. If you flub an advance roll, if you didn't get your onslaught off, Swarmlord can just be like, no. Come back to cover, everybody.
Cast. That's the team. Shooting.
Okay, here we go.
We will start with the Exocrine.
Wild that this Hierodule is not dead yet, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll shoot.
It's going to continue to shoot.
Okay.
6 shots. 3s, you're rolling 1s. And 3s. So 3 of them at him.
5s. 5s. Take 3.
Okay. Second round of shots, same target.
Mhm.
1. 5 more.
Oh, I'd have to do this twice.
Yep. You just roll the same, yeah.
He's dead.
Cool. Scythe here duel. We'll spray into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
3, 6. 4, 13. 4, 4. And then 5. Cool. And 2s. 9. Oh god, come on.
Come on, Shuba, you can do it. I believe in you.
No, 3.
Ah, leaves
You
Nurgling
absolute
alive.
monster.
Incredible.
Yeah. I will live to not hold that objective
I will.
until this warrior kills me.
Yeah, I will shoot him with a warrior.
Wait a minute. Hey, you're in
What?
engagement range.
Oh, I'm sorry. Change.
Can you? Would you have had to have touched the terrain to fit through here?
Probably. I'll just move the whole unit 2 back. If that's okay.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. You're in engagement range. Still, you're in the terrain.
I'm a monster.
There you go.
Cool. Sorry.
Not enough to keep this thing alive. I was like, oh, maybe if
Yeah.
he has to move back like 5 inches, it's like no. he
Yeah,
does
it's
not.
36 anyway.
It's not even 18.
No, the barb strangler's the cannon.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the anti-horde cannon. So D6 shots. Oh, only 2.
Well, I'm not a horde.
1 hit. I think. Yeah,
Is it a hit,
1
or are you -1 off the terrain? You're -1 because you can't draw a point from every point of your base to mine, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so it's -1. So nothing there.
Yes.
Damn you, warrior.
Got him.
So that's executing shot. They tried. They can't shoot. Side here dual shot. Moving over. We'll do the ones that matter. So 1 can't reach there. I guess I'll just try and shoot this guy. Right?
Okay. Well, you can't, right? Because he's.
Oh
scared.
yeah. We went over this. So that Nurgling surviving doesn't really matter. We will, I think, dump all the shots into this Nurgling swarm.
Looks like
which sounds
Mortarion took a
crazy,
grand
but
total of 1 mortal wound from that psychic phase.
I
Also
want you
worth
to at
mentioning,
least
which
have
is
to
gross.
struggle with this, I think. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep, we'll do that. Into the Nurglings. So 3s, you're rolling 1s, 6s are additional.
As much as I want to root for Tyranids, I'm also
Cool.
kind of rooting for Mortarion
So
to like
3
solo this Tyranid army by
explosions.
himself.
And 2s,
It's kind of fun to see.
that many.
You have never seen so many 5s. Yes, you have, because there's not very
Right.
many.
That's
That's
reasonable. D3
probably
apiece.
the entire unit here.
So roll them 2 at a time. Okay, well, okay, so you only get it against the damage characteristic 1. I'm like, okay, if I
No,
roll a
it's-
1, do
yeah,
we get
yeah,
it?
you don't-
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So the first one picks up a base.
Yep.
Next ones pick up a base. And the last 3
Yeah.
kill a base.
Is there a
Yeah.
1 on those dice?
I
haven't seen one yet.
It's right there.
Okay. For posterity, we know it exists.
It is existent. I think that's all of that shooting.
Yep.
Hive Commander, I guess.
All right, we'll see what we do with the Hive
Yeah,
Commander.
we'll Hive Commander these purple guns
Purple.
just to make sure that
Now,
they're
one thing we
safe. And
could
now
see
they
here
advance for, like, a
is
million.
try
Okay.
to try to redirect the heroic intervention.
we're just gonna
Nope. All right, just kidding. All right, so we may be
Make
able to
sure
multi-layer
that
the defense on Swarmlord,
no
so it could be that
shenanigans
we can make
happen.
Swarmlord impossible to engage.
here.
But it will mean that I think Mortarion will just clean that objective off anyway.
Staying outside an inch of the
Blue unit will
wall,
just die.
hopefully.
But what you could do is place
Yeah.
a model closer to Mortarion than the blue unit, just on this side, and then he won't be able to intervene into that unit, which is something that you could use to stop
Okay.
blue unit from getting killed. But I think blue unit's dead at this
So I
point.
don't think
Sorry,
Mortarion can
blue
touch me.
Gantz.
I don't think.
That'd be hard to fit right now.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay. It's okay. Okay. End of the shooting phase. I'll shoot the Hive Guard again.
Mhm.
Looks like we're down to 2
Don't
CP
you
for
shoot my fairies.
Tyranids, 3
I'm gonna.
CP for Death
Don't you
Guard
do
as
it.
well.
The question is, how many do I need? How greedy am I?
You need all 6.
Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot.
I mean, does it?
I'll shoot. What else am I really shooting at? Honestly, I guess a Plaguebear's Crawler.
Besides Fire Duel.
You can. Yeah, we'll just how does this thing even bracket? I have to do like 6 of 7 wounds to this thing. Yeah, literally 7 wounds to that. Yeah, we'll just dump the whole unit into that Fury
Okay.
unit. Unless we'll put 2 of them into Motarion and the other ones into them, I guess.
Okay.
That seems reasonable. So into the Furies. 3s rolling 1 and 2s. That many.
Alright, 5s.
Oh,
Okay.
There
man.
we go. Should have put
That's-
those other 2 in there.
That's what I get.
I guess what's the damage on the failure?
D3 for 2.
2. Alright. He does not live.
Yeah, I guess I really should have shot the other 2 at him. Dang. Alright. And Mortarion. So an explosion. And 4s. 2 of them.
Alright, invuln.
D3 for 3.
Take 2.
Cool.
Well, we blinked
Well,
Mortarion.
that wasn't great. That
Does he-
wasn't worth 2 CP at all.
Doesn't he reduce damage by 1?
You killed a Fury.
I did. I did the thing. Alright.
Does
Charges.
the Mortarion reduce damage against him?
Oh yeah, it would. He
Oh,
only
yeah.
take 1. Or take 2. Sorry. But want
Yeah,
to-
2 failures, right? So then I took.
yeah. Do you want to just roll your 2 dice? instead of the 3?
I mean, that's what this was, right? Like that 6 was.
We rolled 3 dice instead of 2. Because
Hmm.
he would have only taken 2
You're
instead of 3.
I guess. Let's see.
There you go. See, it
That
was
was-
better for you anyway.
17.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
So we'll throw some charges around, I guess. I guess a charge or 2. Side
Okay.
here duel into the big man himself here.
That's an
Please don't-
Overwatch.
Please don't kill me.
I want to try. I want to try really hard.
All right, Maman. Overwatching with his
3d3 auto
3d3
hits.
2 damage flamer. All right, buddy. What do we got? That's
6,
pretty
7.
good. 7 shots.
Reasonable.
Can we do it?
5s and 6s.
Oh no, just the
That's not-
1.
Well, I mean, I guess that is plus. That's 3 damage. So,
Oh, yeah, 3
Uh,
damage.
what's
which
the
can't
AP?
kill you. AP of 2.
Okay.
5 up.
He saves.
Nah,
it.
Of course.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Oh well. That would have been
And his
nice.
charge roll will be.
I think
a
that
6.
bottom
Plenty
bracket's even
enough.
through Dermic.
So he's gonna go wee, wee,
Whee!
wee.
Okay.
Probably not.
You stay away
Maybe.
from that.
Well, I guess we can consolidate first. So that's cool.
All right. We'll see if we remember
I
the
guess these
heroic
warriors
intervention
will charge this one Nurgling over here that they're
onto,
standing next to.
with Mortarion.
Yeah.
Not
got
only
him.
does one player have to forget that Mortarion can heroic
Boink.
intervene, the other player has to remember that Mortarion does intervene.
Oh wait, what I roll is technically -2. It doesn't matter. So let's just cross the line, I guess,
Mhm.
just in case. Okay. I think that's that.
Okay. Heroic intervention step.
Oh, he's so excited about it.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
let's
Prepare
say-
to die, tiny termagants. We're about to be made sorrowful. Sorrowful? Oh no, silent. You're about to be silenced. Goodbye.
Okay. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately.
Wow. There
Not
literally
clear
was,
on
but
that.
that's okay.
You want to go first with the Nurgling, right? Or with the Warriors?
There were multiple ways to do it. That's
For
all.
sure.
Yeah.
This guy is really worth killing, I think. So I'll Voracious Appetite the side through duel.
Okay.
So
Seems
threes.
tougher nids
roll
to
the
deal with
one,
Mortarion.
I'll hit.
The lesson
Yeah.
here is don't
I
fail
think
to kill a
so.
Scythe Tyro duel with
Threes
10 entropy cannon shots plus a ton of attacks.
for sure. 6 invols on him.
Yep. I only make one. The other lesson here is don't fail
Yeah.
all of
Oh,
all
I
of
guess
your
I get to
invols all the time.
consolidate first.
Yep.
Oh. I'll go to there, and then I'll punt him.
I mean, what's the damage on that?
It's D3 plus 3 each.
Okay.
Um,
I'm 1000% chance I'm dead here, but
I was gonna say I can roll.
maybe I swing radically high here.
So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, plus
15,
3,
26.
6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah.
Just make
All right.
20. What is
Oh,
that?
the shit
29 or
Watch
20?
this.
19 out of your 26.
My God.
5
An
ups.
absolute
Easy.
monster.
Easy. Nah.
That was a lot. Not enough
Get
still,
outta here.
but that was a lot. That was
Maman,
10 5 pluses.
You're dead.
More
And
than
then
I've made in the rest of the game combined.
Then I will go say hello to the tally man with
Alright.
side tier duel.
Seems to me like the story of this game is maybe
He doesn't even have a combat.
rolling a little bit below
He has a
average on
pistol,
the side Tyro duel.
but,
Yeah.
because he
And,
managed to make
uh,
every single save, it won't matter. He'll also just kill himself by overcharging.
Those
it.
entropy cannons only being strength 8 means toughness 8 is
guess.
a real problem for them.
Um,
Into a 5+ invulnerable
That's one
square,
Tyro
so
has basically tabled me.
only
You'd
like
be-
30% of your successful hits for wound
you
and
roll all
actually
5
go
pluses.
through, and then if you're hitting on Catalyst and on top of that, for example, it gets even
so
harder.
then this warrior unit will try
It
and
sounds
kill
like if you spike a
Nurgling.
little bit low on
Mm-hmm.
that, the oh, you're also -1 to be
Um,
hit multiple ways, right? Or
my
for,
purple
from the
dice?
Venom Thrope, so
Point,
very difficult
point,
to kill that guy
11 attacks
with those strength 8
because
guns.
9 plus 2. And threes. Roll ones.
Didn't the twos
Two.
wound? Oh, that was the
These
hit,
are
right.
hits, yeah.
Yeah.
And then twos.
Yep.
These twos do wound. Get out of here.
Can't make anything in this game. Come on. All right, he's dead.
Well, we finally killed the Nurgling
Okay.
over there.
Boink.
The easy engage on all
Point.
fronts. Probably the time is
And
over
they'll
for
get
the
themselves out of the
Tyranids.
train.
Although these Furies are
You're
still
not a
alive.
Fury in the corner of the table. You just don't like. Like all my saves are just on this one unit.
Right.
Which, granted, they lived.
They did.
Oh, good job, guys. But
Yeah. And that is the Chargers, so you can
Yep.
would you like
21
to...
attacks.
Okay. So if you're gonna swing, I'm gonna pull these guys.
Okay.
Just save you the dice.
And
So another question is, where does Mortarion go from here?
let's move
It's
as
unlikely
close
he
as I can while
kills the
still being on
zone
this
thropes, but if he can kill
Cool.
4 of them, he pulls objective 1 away from the Tyranids, and he wants to stay on objective 5. Yeah,
Sounds
looks
good.
like he's going to be there.
Yep, that is the team, as they say.
I guess let's see if maybe the Tallyman could just kill you
Oh yeah.
with his
Yeah.
4 no close combat attacks.
Gimme.
All right,
This idiot could at least
Hey,
hit you with his
Mr.
abacus,
Tallyman.
but no.
does
No,
not
nothing.
kill Tyro Duel.
He's not a fighter, okay? He's a lover.
I don't think this man has met love too many people. I think he mostly this guy's like a weeb.
Gross. Okay. That is the turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend for anything crazy.
I'm gonna
You get what, 5 points here?
go ahead and swap us back to the main game just for a little bit of an update. Momentarily. We are, I think, coming right down to it for the Harlequins, but this has been a massively bloody game. All of the Star Weavers dead. 2 Skyweavers left on the table. All the Wowie stands, unfortunately, for Chaos. All the Wowie stands for Harlequins still alive. But these Warp Talons in a position to really dominate Objective 2. But unfortunately, the Incarn kind of chewing through the remainder of the Chaos backline, but only down to 2 wounds. So it may be that we lose the Incarn here to all the random Chaos chaff in the back. Unfortunately, the Lord Discordant is down. Obviously, we saw the Land Raider get killed earlier. So there's not a lot of fighting left for Chaos. But we're also out of frontline stuff for Harlequins. Fortunately, still a full player troop with fusion pistols. And there goes the Incarn, dead to the Decimator. Wow, in melee with no melee weapons. Take that, Incarn. Amazing. All right, well, unfortunately, I think the primary objective score is maybe a little bit too far in the favor of Harlequins. They are so good at playing this mission. It's very difficult to come back from that if you're not very fast and very aggressive yourself, which this Chaos list isn't much. It isn't great at. The Warp Talons are pretty good at running out and grabbing objectives. That said, the rest of the list is kind of tankier and a little bit slower. But definitely, we saw these Chaos Space Marines put up a good fight against the Harlequins, killed most of their army, and still have a lot of their heavy hitters alive. The Decimator's still alive. The Warp Talon's still alive. And only down to one player troop of Shadowseer and a Death Jester beyond this, the scraps, the dregs in the back. Really interesting game. Super bloody. Super bloody. And maybe, I mean, it goes to show, I think if we had seen some better dice out of the rounds 1 and 2 out of the Chaos, this may have actually gone a different direction. The Harlequins came out of the gate swinging really hardcore with 2 Starweavers in this area terrain. If the Bloodslaughter had come back and pulled those Starweavers off the table, there's a non-zero chance that we just see them sort of pull... The Harlequins lose a lot of momentum. So, but this does look like it's going to be a Harlequin victory, so we will have at least one Harlequin in the top. The rest of the Harlequins pulling back out of danger of the of this Chaos list, and I think we can go back to our Death Guard and Tyranids game.
Let's see. Move the nerds.
Nerds, more like it.
Basically.
Got him. What a burn. Now, there is only about 35 minutes left in this round, and we're only getting to round 3.
Just like sidles
maybe
up
a situation where we talk out the game.
Get.
Although
I said get. Go on, get.
in all technicality, this guy we're currently in.
Oh, and
the lead, but I think we see a 15-point turn.
Advancing? Yeah.
A 15-point primary turn
That's
on
why
the
I
Nids
wanted them
follow-up
to
turn, and
die.
that would probably mean that the
Well, they're gonna die.
that the
Numerous ways at this point where you'll be able to.
They will probably pull ahead. Although looks like we do block off their hold more. They're going to be holding these 3 objectives, 1, 2, and 3. But objective 5 was taken from them.
Cool. Yeah, it goes off. They're -1.
Oh, it might go off.
Oh yeah.
So you roll a 9.
You also can, if Mortarion gets a charge into the purple term against here, he can also engage the Hive Guard. That's a lot of the damage against him mitigated. He just has to be able to soak the smites effectively, and then he can probably tank Swarmlord's attacks.
There you go.
Has a non-zero chance of killing Swarmlord.
Then he's just gonna smite Termagants.
Miasma the Fury is interesting, not Miasmaing himself.
They are smoted.
I guess he's mostly worried about the
Yeah, Stormlord.
smites.
They are not smoted. Alright, that's the psychic phase. Oh, sorry, I have to tally myself.
Chat, clocks are
another
up to the
banana.
players for these initial rounds. Once we get to the final samples, we'll require clocks. But it's just using the standard the tactical tortoise timing regulations. So a clock is required if either player requests it, but if the players don't want to play on a clock, it's not necessary. We do allow talkouts though,
Fire the little guns.
so if they get to the end of the game and they want to just talk it out, then I think it's
all the other guns
they'll be able to do that.
The Hyrule here, I'm gonna spend on discussing
We also haven't scored while we stand. The Tyranids are still on the full 15 while we stand, whereas I think Death Guard are down to only 5. So they, the while we stand points should also tip it over. I think Tyranids are going to win this one almost regardless. But Mortarion could swing the game right through and start killing some fools.
Yeah, that's like
yeah.
Well, I guess I have to draw a point from anywhere on my base to all the points, and this ignores line of sight, so I can just like do it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
That is how it works.
Doesn't wound anyway.
Cool.
Oh wait, yeah.
Toughness 8.
Yeah. All right, the entropy cannons. No more rerolls because Mammon's dead. Oh boy.
Cool.
These shooting faces have been so pathetic.
The 5-tier duel is just a bane to your existence.
Yeah,
this whole
I think
game.
this dude's gonna beat me by himself. Like this guy is. I fired 10 entropy
That was
cannons.
also 18 wins, so it
now
doesn't even
D6
start.
shots, 20 other various shots.
Yeah.
The shots from Mammon.
Yep.
Like.
He just refuses to die.
The shots in the Termagant. Oh, thanks, guys. These are the ones I needed.
3 of them.
It kills like 3 of them, I guess.
Okay. How does it work if I take these guys? Do I wait? What's your minus? Okay.
-1. You'd
Okay.
be able to get covered.
Take
there.
on these guys. I get it. Okay. So I'll roll a few 6s. I'll roll no 6s, and 1, 2, 3 of them will die.
Okay.
I think. Actually, this guy.
Those Phosphex grenades going into the
oh boy.
Termagants.
Actually, did I screw this up? I don't want more today. So we'll go. Yeah, I guess if this one guy dies to coherency, it's okay. He goes there. Yeah, I'll pull this guy. Oh, then this guy dies coherency. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm losing guy to coherency no matter what. Go.
Throw a Foxfex bomb at the unit from Mortarion. Come on! Alright, spend a reroll that.
Oh, that was a Plague Burst Crawler
Jesus.
shot. We're going to reroll a number of attacks from the grenades. 8.
What is this?
Okay.
All right. Non-zero
The
chance we
grenade?
kill these guys.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that would be a big
Grenades, 2d6.
that would be a big spicy deal because
Yeah.
then Mortarion has a clean charge into the Hive Guard, and he will kill that unit, no problem. Rerolls his own ones. Good
They are
thing.
technically -1 to hit, sir.
Oh, yeah.
And we got the Venom Throps in there for the BMs, and he fails 2 wound rolls as well. What's
5 of
that?
them.
Yep.
I guess Swarmlord is getting exposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
What are the wind rerolls from?
Isn't it a plague weapon?
Is it?
Phosphex bomb?
No, it's just blast.
Oh,
It's
alright,
like
well, you get
it's like
a couple of
phosphorus.
I guess I
It's
just
not like a
hit
disease
Termagant
thing.
squad.
You're burning
I get
them
two.
alive.
I get 2 Termagants.
I mean, the entropy cannon's a laser cannon and is a plague weapon, so who even knows what is and isn't a plague
I
weapon?
remember
Stupid
exactly where
codex.
they are, but they were
Alright,
like
this game's
here.
over.
Gotta watch these.
Yeah.
These
My
Death
last
Guard
chance was to tap
players.
this unit, but I. Mortarion and nah, this is over.
I mean, I'm not gonna force you to.
We get some classic Shuma Assault
I'll play
chat.
out
Amazing.
charge in this Termagant squad at least.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna have a turn after this next one because you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill this thing. I'm not even on this objective at this point. You're just gonna kill these dudes with like. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know,
Hive
maybe
Guard are just
Warlord or the set Hive Guard double shooting. I'll have Mortarion and a unit of Nurglings left on the table, and you'll have like scored 90 points. Like this game's straight up over.
Fair enough.
But just for the fun, I'm just gonna kill.
I
Maybe
mean, you can, if
I
you're
guess I
gonna,
charge the Swarmlord.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna go for it after like all of it and just say it's the game, at least punch the Swarmlord.
Yeah, charge the Swarmlord and Termagant squad.
Okay, never mind.
This stupid game. Re-roll it. Alright, he makes it. The Nurglings charge the Lictor.
Do you have CP left?
No.
To even,
I
well, I was saying to
think
even reroll the charge. I
you
didn't.
could-
Oh,
know
no, I
what
had
CP
one.
was.
To
You
reroll
could
that.
swing
Okay, I was like, oh god.
one,
I think these
Wait.
Nurglings might fail though. 7.
one or two
maybe even
reaping swing
5.
attacks into the
No, they don't. Yeah,
Termagants.
just barely make it.
I guess we
Cool.
couldn't. We
The
probably
Lictor does
couldn't
randomly do 2 damage, so
grab a
Oh,
consolidate
no.
into the
I
Hive
might
Guard
lose
bases.
the game.
wonder if
Another
there was
Nurgling
a-
charges the
there was a
Termagants. You
universe
wanna
in which that
Overwatch
works.
this dude?
I'm
Just 'cause
good.
it'll be funny.
I'm good. I'm gonna save in case the Swarmlord doesn't die, so I can reroll
Okay.
wounds against Mortarion and see how
Alright.
much I can do.
Well, you can't reroll against Mortarion anyway.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll
Do
not
that
save.
Overwatch. Come on.
No, no,
No.
nope. Save in
Alright.
CP, so that way I
Um,
can viably say as well that I can double shoot next turn.
Okay. Going first to Mortarion into the Swarmlord. All of his attacks.
Into the Swarmlord.
Yep.
Reasonable.
Uh,
Many attacks or big attacks? Does he have to choose one profile for all of it, or does he get to split?
no. You can split. You're not. You don't have a damage. He's not catalysted though, right? So I only need to
He's
sink
not.
2 of the side through.
Yeah,
I think
That
that's
is true.
statistically way better for me.
he does
try.
have a 3+ invul.
Yeah, but I mean like, it's the same either way, right? 7 attacks here. Rolling the 1s. Wounding on 2s.
Strength.
Reroll
Oh yeah,
ones.
16. Yeah, jerk. Okay,
All right, all 7.
all 3 pluses.
Well, that's low. All right.
Does he
Why
fuck?
couldn't that be the Scythe Tyra duel?
Because Scythe Hierodule knows how much I love him.
Whoa!
So,
All right, Mortarion knocks Swarmlord out.
That will take away while he stands.
Is your WoW stand worth 50 points?
No, I'm just saying in case it matters.
Yeah,
down
I guess
the-
it matters for
down the
for like
road.
pairings and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go with the Nurglings
Yikes.
into the Lictor.
Downside of Swarmlord. Sometimes she just fails all the saves and
Grab it,
dies, you know?
just measure. There we go.
Sometimes it just
1, 2,
happens.
3.
This
Cool.
Scythe Hierodule has gone on an adventure this game. So I'm just everywhere.
Okay. Well,
Reasonable.
this army is gonna die the way it lived with its phenomenally bad dice. 1 wound.
So hold on, let me double check. So I get plus to my armor and shit. I'm just gonna roll it, see if it matters.
You get plus your armor in
For
close combat?
standing, for standing in a piece of terrain, he gets additional one, but I don't know if it's. Oh, it's a ranged anyway. Whoops, I take it.
I
It's free.
don't know that it's gonna
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
it's super matter here.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
just was curious.
And I guess the 4 attacks into the Termagants.
Oh, shit, you're totally right. Morty should have made his attendance attacks. He could have killed the
Ooh.
Termagants with them. No! Now the Termagants get to live and do stuff. Continue to body
Nope.
block Mortarion.
Okay.
So I guess
This is a situation where having the half movement trait is really funny. 'cause
probably
you
kills
can,
Nurgling
you can
with
make it so they
Termagants
can't
in
leave his
combat.
heroic
I was
intervention.
gonna say I will do the thing.
Oh yeah, they're great against Repentia. Unfortunately, I think they have a
So 3
set
of them will be
strength,
able to
right? So
fight.
they don't
Let's
they don't
see.
benefit from Epidemius +1 strength, but if they did, they
1,
like
2,
scythe
3,
through like
4,
Repentia
5,
and stuff.
6,
Like
7,
winning
8.
on 4s for rolling 1s.
Wait, did I just
Good
say 3 of them?
stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. There we go. Boink. Boink. 4s.
I don't think it would be winning the term against on 4s,
and
chat.
3s. 3 of them.
Yeah, there's no -1 toughness aura here.
Okay.
At that Nurgling. Get out of here.
Just a quick update from our main table. Looks like the game has been scored out. Final
Then Lictor
final
will
score
punch the
92
Nurglings
to
with
52
his
in
3
Harlequin's favor.
attacks.
So it wasn't a blowout by any stretch of the
Twos,
imagination.
Using the grasping talons.
Obviously, a convincing
Yeah,
win from
twos.
Harlequins. And part of the
Two
power of the
hits,
faction
the
is that they're very
shield
good on that overrun
runs.
mission. But man, Chaos Space Marines
But just two
fought to
damage
the
to
last.
one guy.
Knocked one of the Wowie stands out, killed a lot of the
Okay.
Harlequin aggression. Almost got to the
Wonders.
Shadow Seer as well. Almost killed two
Not
Wowie
necessary.
stand targets.
Oh, and then they'll
But part of the power of Harlequins is that they can
Scratch
just
and
trade their
claw
army
you
for
twice.
victory points, and that's how you win games. Doesn't matter how many models you have left on the
Oh.
table, as long as you have more
Oh.
victory points than your opponent.
cool.
Okay.
That's that.
Yep.
Um,
So you get 15 for now and the foreseeable future. We can like tuck this one out at this point unless you want to like spend time.
no, that's perfectly
like,
fine.
victory loading.
So I'll finish
like-
deploy this turn with another lictor coming in.
Yep.
Or even just a warrior unit, and the lictor will come like roll.
I
and
guess
try
the
and
reason to not
that
charge the
unit.
Nurgling would have been to get 2 more points on engage on all fronts. But
So this
that was
lictor,
the rescue.
I'm just gonna roll this real quick because this lictor is gonna try and come in and charge them because he doesn't need to deploy this turn because I'll just have a warrior unit do it or something.
I mean you can. Oh, he's not coming in from outflank, right? Because
No,
you
yeah,
could just
he's a deep
outflank him
striking.
and just put him like here.
He's deep striking. He has to
Yeah.
pass out of 9,
Okay.
but he rerolls charges when he comes in.
Would you not be
Um,
shooting that unit?
I'd try and shoot him, and if they didn't die, I would try and charge them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Other
Because like
than-
I guess. Oh, this guy's just he's my while we stand, so it wouldn't really matter. I guess it matters if you would kill Mortarion by the end of the game. Which if you
Probably.
don't do a ton of damage to him right now, I don't think you do, because he's just gonna kill the Hive Guard.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be
Okay.
honest. I'm probably not going to kill him.
It's not like I don't think
Um,
it's like worth the attempt anyway. You just
Yeah,
you
all
shoot
I'm
the
gonna
Hive Guard
do,
to kill the
Yeah.
Plague Bearers or the
yeah,
Plague Bear
all I'm
Scroller.
gonna do is use the Venom Thropes and the Termagants to delay him another turn from
Yeah.
fighting the Hive Guard, and that's why I saved the CP. I'll go. up
Would
to
you be
2.
well? I mean, like the Termagants are just gonna die theoretically. I mean, given the last performance, die in
mean, they'll
shooting
fall-
phase, right?
Yeah, they'll fall back, but then the Venom Thropes will come over and be another layer.
Because
I
he's
guess that's-
like, so that's so they can just stand here. So you'd have to have both units be like here and here or something.
So
And even then, I can
they'll-
just like move. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to just like leapfrog it, I suppose.
So like they'd come over here and they would like fly over here. Just be in the way. Kind of thing. Something like
Yeah,
that.
it could work. What I would do, like I would attempt a smite, and then I'd probably throw a bomb and try and pick up one of these 2 models.
Yep.
But it'd be pretty hard to fully pull off.
It'd be something like that. But
This
even
is
just for
oh,
this
you also
turn,
get
Hive
the
Guard would just
lantern
shoot.
gunshot
just
too. You
try
can
and-
hit two
Yeah, I mean,
units.
like,
You
You
get
get like
Mortarion
3
can
units
be
with the
the
lantern.
top
If you
table.
stand
Yeah,
here, you
they'll
get all
throw the
3,
other stuff,
and you
probably
roll the
just
hit on the
Furies
Hive Guard.
and this Fury unit.
Chat, that's what
Keep you off
that would be
objective.
so sick.
And then the side Tyranid will come in and spray.
Don't call the
this Fury
game.
unit
Make the
and
lantern
punch
shot.
Tallyman to death.
Make the
At least
lantern
can't
shot.
fit around the corner.
Yeah, he's not fighting over there, but he just needs to peek so he can spit at the Furies and then punch the Tallyman, and the Lictor will just stand here and fight Nurglings.
Let's see. Hold on. Does Tallyman give me a CP? No. I was gonna Overwatch and see if the Tallyman blew himself up, but he's not even good enough to give himself the attempt to kill himself.
Yeah, so it'll probably end up looking like... I probably can't, like... Actually, yeah, if I kill everything. The only thing that'll give you points on the primary is if the Nurglings fall back, and that won't even be for another turn. I
They
guess
can
the Plagueburst Crawler
oh.
can walk over.
Yeah, I mean the PBC is already on the objective anyway, right?
Okay, so you'll at least get 5 points for the rest. I'll
Yep.
probably do 15 the rest of the game.
Yep.
And at this rate, you'll probably, at least in the next 2-3 turns for
So we've got the
sure,
talk out
you'll
here,
end up
chat. 20 minutes
finally
left in
getting
this
these
round.
guys. So literally
Um,
starting on this turn, the Zoanthropes are gonna just like advance that way.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't
And,
matter if I take this objective from you, because like you're
let's
gonna
take a look
kill
at. Looks
here,
like
there's,
a lot of the
four
other games have been
advances on
submitted. We have
five,
2
or if he
more
makes his
going
charges
after this
on
game.
five, so, like, you're gonna
So it looks like we have Tyranids currently winning, going forward. I had a couple people ask for Craft Worlds to see Craft Worlds on stream. So cool armies we have on stream. We have the Craft Worlds. We have the Astra Militarum with a billion Medusas. That's going to be advancing. We have
It is what it is.
Salamanders.
This is probably the worst matchup for Death Guard.
Yeah, I think Salamanders.
For a lot of reasons. Like they have no
Um,
sense at all.
another RC Wolf's Death Guard advancing over Welshie's Death Guard.
To hit penalties.
And
That's why, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Dropping a horror on a
Harlequins that we saw on our main table.
Yeah. Like you.
As well as another Death Guard. A lot of Death Guard going forward.
They're one of the few armies that can easily make one carry and just keep bouncing off like 40 or 50 point units, and he just does nothing over the course of the game, while they just like throw stuff at him.
Letting him grow.
So chat, let me know what matchups you want to see. What lists you want to see? Give me some ideas.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'll be able to set those up for the I'll be able to set those up for the
Just like a trash garbage unit.
for the next game.
Hive Guard or Execrants for free. Like the only thing they matter against is Warriors, and even then Warriors have so many attacks that they tend to just pull through them pretty quickly anyway.
Yeah, because they're hitting on 3 for 1, 1, 2, and 2.
Tatter Pages, you can absolutely vote for yourself. 100%.
We stand ready.
I
And I know why
I am a wholehearted supporter of
they were all over the place. before
shameless
they made
bias, you know.
2 damage and Harlequins basically vanished from the meta.
I should just create a poll. I don't know how to do
But I
that,
don't know,
chat.
that was months
I'm gonna
ago.
be honest with you.
So I don't know why they can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
They just don't pay attention. Like the Demon Codex, Nurgle, it's kind of hard to source troops. Like you can't use Plague Bearers because they're the worst troop unit in the Codex by a country mile.
It's okay.
You need to have a minimum of 20, so they have -1 to hits.
Maybe it's a function of my bot. Let's see what options I have here. I apologize for not knowing how to do my own stuff, chat. Is there a poll command?
So if I had known that this guy could charge me, this guy.
All right, I'm gonna go find a. I'm reading a help article, chat.
But I can keep it and then like, I don't know. Still make it to the Plague Burst Crawler with.
I can expand a player.
Smash
Alright,
Tyrant.
so
I
I do
use
it
a Plague
at
Burst
the
Crawler.
top.
And I can deal with the Smash Tyrant pretty easily. Like, he pops out, I get the Plague Skull. Like shoot him with another guy.
All right, while I'm figuring this out, I'll send you back to the players' mics, chat.
I think like the. I probably still lose. It's like a really hard matchup just in general.
Especially in that instance too, is if the Scythe Hero duel, like I was pretty confident in that charge. If he's going into the Plague Burst Crawler, the Hive Tyrant doesn't go over here.
Yeah.
The Hive Tyrant will literally just probably fly over and like kill the Nurgling unit and just wait. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's faster than everything else.
And if I can keep the fire base of the Plague Burst Crawlers, then I mean like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe I can pick up a Hive Guard at some point in my life. Like, I
Right.
cannot believe I didn't kill a single one of them with all of that. But
They
like,
rolled a lot of saves.
yeah, and my shot, I kept rolling like 3s on my shots, and then I missed with all of them too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only thing with the new. I mean, not new, but the Plague Burst Crawlers in general, they've always been super swingy. They'll either just like table your opponent or just stand there and do nothing.
The entry cannons are pretty good at this point. Like with Mammon, they're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and
Oh,
then
I'm
they.
way more scared of the entry
like-
cannons than the mortars, to be honest.
But they just bounced. I mean, I got the one that did like 8 damage, but that was like one of like the 3 shots I got through over the entire course of the game against this guy. This guy just ruined my day. Yeah, dude. Ugh.
King.
I like more the move with the more. I like the move with the Mortarion. The whole plan was to try and like sidle him up, take 5, and then leap from here over here to try and avoid like getting like quad smited and pathogenic slimed off the Exocrine, and then like finished off with a Smash Tyrant. I feel like this guy did his job. It's just every other element of my army fell on, like stepped on a rake and then fell on its face.
Yeah, I mean, Mortarion flew over here and took this side of the board. I mean, that's what he does. Just, yeah, the other side wasn't able to hold it up.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one.
You'd think
at least in my
1,000
opinion.
points of Death Guard could survive 2 turns, but no.
Yeah. That's the only, literally the only bad thing about Mortarion is his point value, is that like he's gonna eat up this side of the board because he's just that many points, and you
Yeah.
just have to I mean, under normal
I mean, you
circumstances,
said-
they will, but
Like, this dude plus the Smash Tyrant managed to clear 1,000 points between the two of them.
yeah,
And they're the same
it wasn't
con.
even
Like,
really the
they're more
Smash
points than
Tyrant,
this guy.
honestly.
So, like,
The Tyrant flew up and punched a Plague Burst Crawler and then died.
yeah, well, the player
Side
was
Irritable did
100,
everything.
185 points, so it's a little bit of a swing down, but this guy killed,
Oh yeah, I was about to say, the
500
Side Irritable
points?
did, yeah,
600?
Side Irritable did all the work.
like, that's 180, 180, 130, 70, 105.
And the Demon Prince.
Oh, yeah, the guy killed about 700 points by himself.
We did it!
And also
I
absorbed
figured
my
out how to
entire
make a
army's
poll,
shooting
chat.
For, like, multiple times.
Ha! All right, we'll have it going for 5 minutes. Let me know what you want to see.
I hate BCP player now. I really do.
It's,
I think
player
it's
app.
should be at the top of the
Website.
screen
It's
if
100 times worse.
I'm doing it right.
Right.
So at the top of the chat window.
Do I? Okay, parents. This. Viewer submit results. Okay. Should probably do that at some point. Okay. Your player. Okay.
My
Ah,
search for
tie
an army
between
that is
Gaskell
good continues.
And Medusas.
I don't think the army's bad. It's just this
Medusa's
game. I mean,
winning
was
now?
literally just rolls. I mean, I rolled
Yeah.
6 or 7 5+ saves on the first turn between the Scythe Hero and the Hive Guard.
I think this army just loses to Tyranids. That's
It's
like a
fun.
problem with Death Guard in a general sense. They just lose to Tyranids.
Yeah,
But like,
56. I got.
I don't know.
Just double check for me. Look at the the engages.
In
I
fairness,
probably-
I don't know if
How many engages
there's like a player skill component to my experience, but I have not lost any games to Death Guard, and I don't think I've seen Death Guard beat Tyranids. It seems like it should be a mismatch in like statistically, like Tyranids just have a very difficult time against Death Guard statistics, but the Death Guard army is so ridiculously slow that Tyranids just like run circles around them in the movement phase, and it's so difficult for them to win back on victory points. I do think it looked like Shuma played a little bit aggressively in this game. Like I don't know what his Demon Prince is doing up in the front, maybe smiting or something, but that was it just gave away a Demon Prince for no reason. And then maybe a little bit of dice happened. It sounds like the Hyrule Duel, excuse me, just tanked for days. But that's a big problem with having like a majority strength 8 profiles.
Sweet. So let's see.
Craftworld's Gunline killing it right now in the poll.
All right.
Nobody wants to
looks
see
like
Death Guard
we
on the
were
table.
second to last game.
Well, fortunately, I mean we have like 5 Death Guard at this tournament apparently, so
Or at
you're
least the
probably gonna
second
see some
to
Death Guard.
last minute game. Yeah. But we had fun. At least tried to.
I didn't feel like that took too long. What, 9?
Yeah, we started at
Started at
9. We started closer, probably like 9:40 or 9-ish, 9:30 maybe. But
Man, Craftworld's killing it right now.
2:15 to 2.5
Hot
hours.
damn,
that
chat.
was pretty good. I'd say.
Woo! All right, well, definitely getting
All right,
Craftworlds
man.
in our
Well, I'm gonna go enjoy this lunch break.
Okay.
thing.
Again.
Mission is rough
still
for Death
thanks
Guard
the
as well.
game.
I think so.
Yep,
Yeah.
good game.
There's only one
definitely,
Craftworlds, chat.
Crazy, to say the least.
Yeah.
And good luck in the next one, man.
Yeah, you too.
Andrew Rush wants to keep watching Shuma for the salt. I think we're gonna continue with undefeated games, chat. The Shuma salt is delicious, though. Flavors the rest pretty well. So it looks like Craftworlds and Medusas are gonna be at the top here. So we will probably have those on the stream. Congratulations to the players that won these games. Toothwire over there on the main table, as well as Garlum on our secondary table. Hopefully, good luck to Garlum continuing on with the Tyranids. I hope he does well. Let's see Tyranids in the finals. Am I right? I want to see that.